never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000.
What's up, my friends? This is Francisco Lindor.
This is Devin Williams.
This is Luke Weaver.
Bo Bichette here. You're listening to the home of New York Mets baseball.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Cuddle Mary Trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
And welcome aboard.
You're listening to a Knicks Game 6 Thursday edition of DiPietro and Rothenberg. We've got Rick DiPietro in the building.
I wonder what alpaca milk tastes like.
I wonder that, too. We've also got Dave Rothenberg.
I had a kid one time years ago that actually, this is terrible. I felt so badly. He defecated himself in the batter. I swear to you.
Thanks for the fun fact. Sitting next to me is Knicks radio producer extraordinaire, Ray Santiago.
You ever drinking a beer before?
Far too often, Ray. Normally in this chair is the man, the myth, the legend, and Sabres fan, RJ Santillo.
You ever seen a hockey team miss the playoffs 14 straight years? Listen, it's the year of first. Things are happening.
Which means that I must be Tom Bauer.
Booty shaking.
Yeah, we do plenty of that at 12:45 every Friday. I'm Bart Carlin. Anyway, shout out to the companies. Thank you for getting up with us this morning, where you can hear us every weekday morning, 6 to 10 on ESPN New York, the ESPN New York app, and on YouTube. Number to call, 1-800-919-3776.
If you don't call on the Knicks right now, you suck.
Dave said it, not me. We've got an awesome show planned for you today.
Come on, chip, chip, chip. And under his bed, stupid pigeon, jeez. Come on. You're crazy.
Interesting stuff there from Buster Olney. Go New York, go New York, go. The Knicks hope to close out the Hawks tonight to advance to the Eastern Conference semifinals after dominating the past two games. Josh Hart's questionable with a lower back contusion, but if I were a betting man, I'd say he'll be good to go tonight. Coverage begins here on 880 ESPN New York, ESPN New York app, starting at 6. Elmer Rodriguez had a so-so Major League debut down in Arlington, walking 4, striking out 3, and giving up 2 earned runs in the Yankees shutout loss to the Rangers. As for the Mets, well, their misery continues with an ugly home loss to the Nationals. And around the NBA, the Pistons season continues. The Cavs defeated the Raptors, and the Rockets beat the Lakers. As always, on Thursday at 7:45, we've got an observations and Did It Happen in Florida? And, of course, the world-famous stuff you missed. But before we get to all of that.
It's funny, I was asked to teach a class on this.
This being the Thursday Open, which was a topic of controversy at the end of yesterday's show, specifically on whether or not Rick guilted me into opening today's show. And I just like to say on the record that Rick simply asked me if I'd like to do it, and I said yes. No pressure involved, no sort of manipulation.
That's why I'm here. I was sent here to take your soul.
No soul-taking involved at all, no grimy tactics, as Dave put it. I just like to lend a hand whenever I can because I believe that kindness is rewarded with good fortune, and hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to not be on the receiving end of mean comments today, unlike Steve yesterday.
I'm sitting next to my wife, who's the world's smartest person, and like me, a Mets fan for 63 years.
Well, then I have to question the world's smartest person.
Mets.
Then again, this is the Den of Honesty, so let's embrace the chaos. Here's the stars of the show, Rick DiPietro and Dave Rothenberg.
Wow. I got to tell you, a couple things come to mind immediately. Really disappointed in you, obviously.
Why?
Well, because you punted on your response.
I didn't punt. I asked.
You asked with the hopes that he would do it.
Yeah, correct.
Because you didn't want that responsibility.
No, it's
but
not
here's
responsibility.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
Phenomenal. That open was unbelievable.
Right. So it's not me trying to pawn off the responsibility.
Oh, sure it is.
No, it isn't. It's we don't often get Tom Bauer.
Stop.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
You didn't want to do
it. To my benefit? Yes. Absolutely. It's to my benefit.
Two things can be true.
But
I also think Ray's great at it.
You really believe, Ray, that his thought process is, we don't have the treat of Tom Bauer often. Let me allow him to do the Open.
It's a hidden benefit.
Yes.
It's a hidden benefit.
Sure.
It's
but
a nice
do you think
change
that's
of pace.
the number one thought that's going through his mind?
I would admit
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It's not one. It's probably a close second. I think Tom does a great job. I also think Ray does a great job. If we have Tom in, because RJ rarely takes time off, or Ray never takes time off,
right?
Is that we should have the treat of Tom Bauer doing the Open.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Because he takes it serious.
Very seriously.
He does a phenomenal job. Delivery is on point.
Yep. But I
get to hear
don't
him
know that he
singing.
was always so competent and capable
wasn't.
with his Thursday Open.
No.
Tom, be honest. When did you put that baby together?
That was put together around 6:30, 7 o'clock last night.
Last night. Did you practice it on the way in this morning? Like, that was not the first time you ran through that Open.
I'll be honest, that was the first time
Really?
I ran through
This
it.
is what I'm
Usually I rehearse it the night before.
Uh-huh.
I'll write it. I'll
Like in
take,
front of a mirror?
No. I'm not that cocky. No.
You're an idiot.
No, but usually I rehearse it the night before once or twice, and then I just give it a go the next morning. Yesterday, I'm like, I don't really have time. I'm not going to rehearse it. I've done it before. Let's do it.
But good for you.
Phenomenal.
Bravo.
Yep.
I mean, bravo.
Well done.
Thank you.
That was really well done. Now, where's RJ?
Why? RJ's in Rochester.
Yeah. Visiting family,
Well, he's
friends.
going to have a new baby on the way. Like he's
Right.
got. There's things he needs to do. There's probably some nervous energy with what the Sabres are doing right now. Because
I'm
he's in
sure.
the tank.
Yeah. There was probably some nervous energy with the Flyers last night when that game went to overtime.
Of course there was.
Yeah, because you lose that game, you go back to Pittsburgh Game 7, but
I think
unfortunately, Flyers
I'm
win.
not sure anyone was kind of wrapped their mind around the fact that they were down 3-0 in the series. Like how exactly did this happen? And then Pittsburgh wins a couple, so it's like, oh, okay. They figured it out, but good for Philly. Good for talking.
So I lie down yesterday. I take a nap. Just to shows you how this show is always on my mind, right?
Yep.
Take a nap. As I'm falling asleep, I'm like, Ray Whitney.
There it is.
Remember yesterday, I was like, I thought Ryan Whitney played with Carolina.
No, it was Ray Whitney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just, out of nowhere, like, Ray Whitney.
Ray Whitney.
I knew that.
There was a Whitney, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's great. I'm glad that you listen, it means a lot to me that when you're away from us, you're actually thinking of us now. I feel like that's a step in the right direction.
I don't know who put together the reads and the rundown, but they made sure to use very little font.
Well,
very small font.
I'm assuming it was Tom because you have him so petrified to kill trees that he's trying to fit as much onto one sheet as possible. I'm surprised that the rundown and the reads aren't on the same page.
Same page. Yeah. So, well, anyway, it's little. So if I have some mistakes later,
well, you have
wouldn't
glasses.
know why. Not with me.
Well, why? You went through the trouble of getting your eyes checked because you couldn't read. You got glasses.
Yeah.
Because your eyes are a legitimate problem, and yet because we're so vain, we choose not to use the glasses. And I think they're
It's not
nice
really
looking
vanity.
glasses. Of course it is. What else is it?
It's just
Makes
it's
you feel
more
old?
it's more of a laziness. It's
No.
like I'm not a glasses guy, so I don't remember like, oh, bring your glasses. And then when stuff happens, like, oh, I wish I
You know where there's a
had
good
my
place
glasses.
to keep your glasses
Maybe I just keep them here.
with your headphones.
Maybe I
Smart.
keep them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you hang them next to that softball jersey. Well, Dave's little sunglasses. Dave's little
They're
reading
not sunglasses. They're reading glasses.
They could be. You could wear them as sunglasses. You could have,
No.
You could have prescription sunglasses.
But they're not.
You could have the what's the transitioning lenses.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Now you're talking.
But I don't have
Dual purpose.
But I don't have.
But
them.
maybe you could get them.
Maybe I could. But they're reading. So why in the world would I want dual prescription sunglasses that are
question.
reading
It's
glasses?
a great question.
Yeah.
Maybe on vacation in Aruba, you want to read the menu.
Maybe I do.
What do I feel like you
indoors where there's no sun?
No,
Maybe I do.
outside, at the pool.
We got a real problem.
Why? Mets?
They're awful.
Awful.
And
It's almost unwatchable.
It's not almost unwatchable. It is unwatchable.
Yeah.
Peterson is a disaster.
Yep.
Mania, thank God you got in his face down in Tampa and told him you got to come back. He stinks. He wants to be a starter. How about figure out a way to get a guy out during a relief appearance? Rick, do you know who has the worst record in all of baseball?
Yeah, the Mets.
The Mets.
Yeah.
All of
You know
baseball.
who has the worst offense in all of baseball?
I mean,
the Mets.
it is brutal.
Right.
And, I mean, non-competitive. Not that losing to the Nationals at home is ever really a good thing, but if you lost like a 4-3 game, they're getting bludgeoned. It's non-competitive. They got run out of the building. When you get to July and August and September and there's 8,000 people at Citi Field, don't question why. Because this fan base has been beside and next to and trying to buoy this team for a long time. Shame on David Stearns. Shame on David Stearns.
Yeah, shame on David Stearns. The other thing that is I find interesting, and no one thought this was going to be this bad, right? I mean, you won 83 games last year, didn't make the playoffs. It was this slow, this slow bleed out.
Right.
Where, I mean, it's
death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah, they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out. And, you end up losing out to Cincinnati, who doesn't even win. It's not like they won.
No, they were not a playoff team.
No. And it's like, okay, what's going on here? Is it the clubhouse? Is it the chemistry? Whatever. Because the year before, you started 0-5. You're 11 games under 500. You catch lightning in a bottle with all these different gimmicks. But still, whatever. I don't care what it is, what the gimmick is. If you buy into it as a team and the fan base buys into it, and you saw a group come together and have a real special season. Like, it was a really special season. It was a fun team. It was a team that you enjoyed watching. You liked that team. And then last year happens. All right, so how do we fix it? Now this is David Stearns' real opportunity because, it's not his team. They make it all the way to the CS. How are you going to break this thing up? Even if you didn't like the core of the team, how can you break it up? Doesn't. Now's his opportunity, 83 wins. So we have essentially a new team. Nimmo gone, Pete gone, Diaz gone. All the players you love, gone.
Right. But if those new guys came in and they were good, you'd be totally fine.
No worries. And the most optimistic fan, I think you're at the top of that list because you like David Stearns.
Yeah, not anymore.
All this stuff's going to work. Luis Roberts always hurt. No big deal. He'll figure it out. We're not going to ask him to do too much. He's not going to be a middle of the lineup guy. He's going to be a guy, hey, play great defense. We'll slot you in 6, 7, whatever it is in this lineup. And, this is the year that he'll figure it out. This is the year that he'll stay healthy. Same thing with Polanco. Never played first base? Nah, no worries. We'll figure it out. Bichette, bad shortstop, he'll figure out third base. All these different things that you did. The one thing I find interesting is you wipe out Mendoza's entire staff. Gone.
Yeah, gone.
So next step for Mendoza is this doesn't go well, you're out. How do we not have someone in place that at this point where you've seen the Red Sox fire Alex Cora and you saw the Phillies fire their manager, that the handpicked staff that you have in place, you don't have anyone now? And I'm not saying this is Mendoza's fault, but to at least switch things up and try to ignite this team, you don't have someone you feel comfortable going to right now? You handpicked the staff.
Obviously not.
You put Correa as the bench coach.
Obviously not. Obviously not. And quite frankly, I don't even know if it matters.
Or is it once I do that, now I'm the one? Now I'm in the crosshairs.
But Stearns is already in the crosshairs.
Oh, I know, but it just puts you close.
I mean, he's public enemy number 1.
100%.
Do I think Mendoza's great? No. What
do you want to do?
I mean, you could have Miller Huggins. You could have Joe Torre. If you put him out there and you put David Peterson followed by Sean Manaea, doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't make a difference. And I think this is unfair. I'm not thrilled with Cohen, but I think this is unfair. Jeff Haas tweets in, Cohen only cares about securing casino rights. If the payroll was $150 million, their payroll is $380 million. How can you say something like that?
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I think that's something that he's focused on. I think that's something that, as a businessman.
But he also has his hedge fund. Like, you can have more than one focus.
Right, but I also think him having the Mets, owning a professional team just in general, and what the Mets would do for him in that area with the casino and everything else, you see, like, this is what all these teams are doing now, is you bring the people in with the game, and then you have all the different pieces around it that you own, and not to mention the fact that all these losses he's probably writing off against all his other gains anyway. So there's tons of benefits, but I think the guy does want to win.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
you think the Yankees don't get benefits and the Orioles
how
don't
are
get
you spending the money, though? But how are you spending the money? That's the problem.
But he's not spending the money.
No, right. The person that's spending is the money. Just like when we want to blame Hal Steinbrenner all the time. They're still spending a ton of money. If Hal doesn't want to spend like the Dodgers are going to spend, which I guess you can criticize him for, then you have to start blaming the person that's spending the money. If the person spending the money knows this is how much I have to spend, then you got to allocate it the right way.
But there almost isn't really a limit for Stearns. I mean, they went out there and spent. I mean, come on.
I think there's probably a limit.
But 380. If you put together a team that's worse than the Rockies, the White Sox, you name it right now, with $380 million.
I think we've had this conversation a bunch of different times since we've been doing this show together. Because Yankees fans don't like Cashman and they don't like Boone. And the second anything goes wrong, It's Cashman needs to be out, and Boone needs to be out. And it feels like we end up coming back to the same part of this conversation, where is it, as Mets fans, relax, you spoiled Yankees fans. What Brian Cashman does is not as easy as everyone thinks. And Buster was talking about this on Tuesday when we asked him, is there is a pressure when you're trying to build a team in a market like this, or if all of a sudden now you're running the Dodgers, to go out and spend big money. Every free agency, you got to go spend big money. That's not always good money being spent.
No, you can waste it. But here's the thing. Do the Yankees deserve a ton of credit for being able to be competitive every year, having the luxury of being able to spend that money? Or is it all that much more embarrassing that the Mets have the luxury of being able to spend that money and can't get out of their own way?
Because it's not only the Mets. Look, I'll pull up the highest payrolls right now.
Okay.
Philly's right at the top of the list. It's not as easy. Now, listen, if you can outspend your mistakes and you can afford to go pay someone crazy money and then it doesn't bother you because, hey, we'll just, whatever, we'll eat that and move on to the next person. Brian Cashman deserves credit. I don't understand now the two things I just told you. Why, if you handpick the staff in the midst of being the worst team in baseball, you're 10-20, just to, at the very least, show some sense of hey, we know this isn't working. We got to fix it. It's not fair to Mendoza, but let's try to change something. You don't have someone you feel comfortable going to. And the other thing is, where is all this money going?
It's a great question.
You know what I mean? Soto's getting big money, fine.
Yeah.
Bichette shouldn't be making $42 million bucks, but I understand there was a level of desperation because your owner.
So you got Bichette at 42. You got Soto. You got Lindor. So right off the bat, you're spending a fortune. You're paying Minaya. He's stealing
money.
He's
only making $22 million. That's the highest paid guy on your staff.
All right, Devin Williams is getting paid. I mean, you go around this team. Polanco is getting paid.
I know, but
Simeon's getting paid.
But Judge is getting paid. Bellinger's getting paid. Cole is getting paid. Rodon's getting paid.
Well, the Yankees' payroll is a lot. So I have the top 6.
Yep.
So you're right. Dodgers, they're great. Number 1 payroll, not even all that close. Mets are second. They stink. The Yankees are third. They're terrific. Phillies fourth.
Fired their manager.
And then Red Sox, Giants are in the top 6.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not that easy. But it's such a tremendous advantage. It's almost embarrassing for those. It's embarrassing. If this is the Pirates, well, they have an $89 million payroll or whatever it is, or the Marlins, when they do that, you're like, all right, well, there's the reason. How are you this bad?
I don't know how we're this bad. It doesn't feel like we should be this bad.
And I asked Buster the question. I said, explain it to me because I don't understand it. How is David Stearns was so good with Milwaukee when he spent no money, comes to an organization where he has endless money and they're awful? And his response is I don't know. It makes no sense.
It's tough to explain it. When you have the luxury of spending the money you can spend, I also think that there are some decisions that you make that you normally would make in Milwaukee because you do have unlimited funds. I don't think the natural pivot from Tucker for David Stearns, even if he had all the money in Milwaukee or some money in Milwaukee, would be, hey, let's go get Bichette. After you just told us we're focused on defensive runs saved, I'm going to get a guy who was a bad shortstop and put him at third base, who's never played third base.
And that's fair. But how much different would it be than if you had Tucker instead of Bichette right now? Where would you be sitting?
Yeah, he'd be in a similar spot, but that's not the point, though. Maybe Tucker was partly the owner, too. That's the other thing. I'm sure David Stearns in Milwaukee was kind of left to his own devices, and, hey, you go build the team that you envision, as opposed to, what I would imagine here, hey, Judge's deal isn't getting done. Cashman says, this is what I want to pay you. Judge says, hell no, I'll go somewhere else. And then Judge has the ability to talk to the owner, and the owner's the one that does it. Now it looks like a great deal, but my GM is telling me this is how many years I feel comfortable. This is the money I want to pay, and I have the ability to supersede that because I'm the one that's spending the money, which can work to your benefit,
or it can turn into Bo Bichette.
Could be detrimental to you.
I want out.
You can't get out.
I'm gonna go.
You are a David Stearns guy. You love him.
No. I was.
No, you are.
No. Ray, am I not entitled to change my mind?
Nope.
I can't like David Stearns.
He can't be in like this. He was so in, Ray.
Why can't
you were?
You can't be the first one off.
Why not?
Because you got to be the one. Titanic. You got to still be playing.
This sets a bad precedent.
Yeah, you can't be the one that the husband. Leo, the one that he was, getting off the boat with the kids. You can't be that guy.
What's Billy
Cal?
Zane?
I think Billy Zane. Yeah,
you can't be.
Please,
Billy
I
Zane.
have a child.
Yeah. I have a child.
No.
Why?
Because you can't be.
But I don't want to be here anymore.
No, but you have to.
I don't like it.
You have to be.
I don't want it.
But are you picking up what I'm putting down here, Rick? This is a bad precedent.
How's it a bad precedent?
Because the Giants precedent.
Exactly.
Oh, but the Giants are going to be good.
Whoa, okay.
In October, if things go sideways.
Listen, David Stearns was good.
Please, I have a child.
I'm going to go.
No.
I'm gonna up and leave. And you know what? You can't critique and look down on me. You're a Yankees fan, and you moan about the Yankees all the time.
Yeah, but I'm not riding high on, things are going to be so great because we did this.
Things are always great for your team.
They haven't been great. Not in the Yankee way.
They haven't been great. They haven't been great.
Okay, compared to the Mets, they've been great. I'm sorry if
compared
it's
to
happened that way.
95% of baseball, they've been great. But because of the Yankees, and if you don't win a World Series, it's a failed season.
I've got no World Series in the past 16 years.
Oh, I've had none in the last 40.
Okay,
you jackwagon.
the standard is not to have not World Series in 16 years for the Yankees. I'm sorry that bothers me.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. I want off of this ride. I'm going home. Bye.
Oh, Pavia didn't even try out. They just signed him.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Can you stay with the conversation?
No,
I think that's the point you were trying to make yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, that he didn't even try out.
Yeah.
Well, I think there was so much interest from other teams.
Anyway, to the point.
Anyway, you can't get off. You have to be on the ship till it sinks.
But it's sinking.
No, it's sinking. Yeah, for sure.
We've hit the iceberg.
We've hit the iceberg.
And now we're rummaging around in freezing cold water.
Right.
And I am handcuffed to a pole right now.
Please, I have a child.
I have 2 children.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Well, you can't. Children can go. Sherry can go. Although Sherry's probably with Leo right now. So whenever she's done, she'll probably exit the ship. You got to stay.
I got to stay.
Yep.
So I got to be
Pick an instrument.
like his Irish and Italian friend.
Yep.
Where I'm just, I plummet with the ship.
Pick an instrument.
So I'm the captain.
You're the captain now. You were the David Stearns captain.
Okay. So
Ricky
I'm Jack
Montas,
Smith.
all of it. I love all of it. Pitching lab, Buster, Jeremy Hefner.
And you didn't?
No, not like that.
Oh no.
It was every week. And then what did Stearns do? Jeremy Hefner, you're out.
Here's the thing now. When the Jets eventually get good, I don't want to hear from him.
Mets could
and
not.
I'll tell you why. The Jets will never get good. We're perpetually going to stink. It'll never happen. But when it turns around, I don't want to hear from him.
I think you're missing the point.
I'm going to break. Now I'm so angry. I hate the Mets. I hate them. I hate them.
The Mets couldn't get thrown out stealing a base. First base coach, you're out.
I hate them. I can't stand them.
You want their offensive numbers?
I did. No, I don't want to talk about the Mets. John's right. No Mets.
I'll tell you what, though. You know what I was looking at this morning. The worst part of this whole thing is we want to tell ourselves that, hey, it's early. It's 30 games.
No.
If you look at what they have to do over the rest of the season to put themselves in a position to actually make this season matter at all.
Yep.
There's no way.
I'm watching a video earlier today, though. It's like, yeah, but if you look at their upcoming schedule, it's the Angels and the Rockies.
Had that.
They just got swept by the Rockies.
We just had that.
This homestand is those teams.
And guess where they're going? Back out west.
God, it's awful. I want to. You know what? The Knicks need to win, not for Ray.
For us.
Not for the Mets fan.
Yep.
The Knicks need to continue to win games for the Mets fan.
You have to.
Let's break.
I got nothing.
800-919-3776. Is it football season yet?
No, I have a read.
Oh,
yep.
Nobody told me.
Well, you can't see. It's so small. All right, here we go. If you manage an active facility, you don't have time for disruption. Tricon Construction specializes in working inside healthcare, commercial, and industrial buildings without shutting operations down. That means tight planning, clear communication, safe, disciplined execution, because when patients are inside, when tenants are working, when production can't stop, there's no margin for mistakes. When it has to be handled professionally and handled right, Tricon is the only choice. Visit TriconBuilds.com. That's TriconBuilds.com.
So in actuality, and oftentimes it is like I would have had it's not on here.
Nope. I got one at 6:30 also.
So I'm going to write that
there
down.
You go.
So I'm well prepared.
Yep.
All right, let's break. We will get into the Knicks because that's important stuff. Yankees, they lose yesterday, but did they really lose yesterday? Does it really even matter? I mean,
it matters.
Does it really though? I mean, Rodriguez looked good. They had a bet. What do you mean? He looked
all right.
good.
He was all right.
He looked good stuff.
Nervous first start. Evaldi just loves to dominate.
Filthy.
Loves to dominate.
If I was a team that was trying to do big things in the postseason, that's the guy I love. I love him in the big spot.
Does anyone want Minaya? Do you think there's a team that's looking to do big things that wants Minaya?
No.
No. Peterson?
No.
How about Devin Williams?
But Devin Williams is the least worry of the three.
I got Robert Hurt, Polanco hurt.
Right.
Lindor hurt.
Yeah.
Alvarez can't hit anymore.
No, he's done.
This is great.
But bat him right in the middle.
This is great.
Yeah.
I got no choice. Who else are you going to hit?
I don't know. Melendez. Let's break. I want off this thing. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now or call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
Looking for a new best friend? Join London Jewelers May 3rd from 12 to 4 at Garvey's Point Dog Park in Glen Cove for a pet adoption event supporting Rescue Paw Foundation. Rain or shine, help give these animals the loving homes they deserve.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. Ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You know, Titanic is one of, it might be the only, I'm not sure, but one of, if not one of the very, very few movies I saw twice in the theater.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. I don't know why you needed to see it in the theater again.
I loved it.
Yeah. I don't know why you don't let the music breathe a little bit either. This is one of the great songs.
Because I'm not all that great.
Right, but this is one of the great songs.
Great song.
If I could sing, man. Oh.
I mean, Celine is a vision.
It's, my Nana Ginny calls her Dion. Loves her some Celine Dion.
Yeah?
Loves it.
How's Nana Ginny doing?
She's doing great.
She a Mets fan?
She's in an emotional relationship, not a physical relationship.
Right, no, I understand.
With Dick.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
I think he is running roughshod in the home.
I have so many things I'd like to say, and I don't know if I'm allowed, so I'm not going
well,
to.
They'll dump it. I just don't do it 3 times in a row because then we'll have no dump.
Well, if it goes out on YouTube, it goes out on YouTube.
That's fine. The people on YouTube love it. I'm on the chat right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're happy with the show so far?
They'll probably. I'm sure they'll say
well,
nasty
it gets nasty.
It gets real nasty. Yeah, nothing so far. I got a lot of Knicks fans on there today. We step on there next tonight. Go Knicks.
This guy's in all caps over here.
Yep. Yeah, it gets fun.
A lot of activity, huh? Yeah, but it gets to be a nasty place. And
one
that's
of
not
one of them thinks I'm not actually me. They think I'm fake. He's like,
who's fake?
Somebody
Ray.
called me Fake Ray in there.
What does that mean, Fake Ray?
They don't think I'm actually me in there. They think it's somebody pretending to be me. Yeah.
What?
in the YouTube
No,
chat.
I said, but-
I usually drop a comment every once in a while just to let them know that we're engaged.
Oh, and they don't think that's really you. Oh, well, now that you explain, I thought they were looking at you on the video. They're like,
so we
that's
know
not
it is
really
Ray. Guys in the chat, it's Ray.
So somebody called me Fake Ray about 10 minutes
Fake
ago.
Ray. What did you say in the chat?
Ooh,
Nothing.
I got a sexy one.
I basically said what I said to you is that Stern's commentary doesn't bode well for Mr. 65 or sooner.
Well, I will say this: if the first of all, this is not 1 year with Stearns. Okay, last year they had one of the worst collapses you've seen.
Yeah.
If we're in year 3 with Harbaugh and the Giants stink, you're damn right I'm going to kick him in the ass.
We're going to have to throw away all these T-shirts.
We will have to.
I mean, there's going to be
You know what I'm thinking?
It's going to be like what we do with the team that loses the Super Bowl.
We're going to send them to Africa.
Anywhere.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? Our next event, I'm going to hand out 65 or sooner T-shirts.
Oh, you pay me, and then I'll make the T-shirts for you.
Okay.
Okay.
You make them nice. You'll design them.
I have the graphic the one that the one that we talked about with your face on it that says 65 or sooner.
We have to do that.
Yeah, they're awesome.
We have to do that.
Beach Bash.
There you go. How much time do you need? How much headway do you need?
I probably a month.
Beach Bash is like what, 2 months away?
Yeah.
All right.
Get
So we'll
going?
discuss this end of May.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this idea.
All right.
Ray, you're going to go to the Beach Bash, right?
Of course. I'll be around.
Will you wear a 65 or sooner T-shirt?
You know the answer to that question.
It's probably no.
Yeah.
Bauer, will you wear a
Probably no.
65 or sooner T-shirt?
If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, he loves it. Plus, he's a Giants fan.
Right.
I got a sexy text in the chat.
Those aren't texts.
Whatever it is. Good morning, Daddy Rick.
Oh, yeah?
Hello.
What's his name?
I don't know. It looks like it's a woman.
Let's go to...
it doesn't matter. Does it matter? It's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay if men are attracted to me.
Good for you.
I see how you look at me.
Good for you. I love
see how
it.
you look at me.
You're lucky that there's love like that out there for you. Doug in Riverdale. Good morning, Doug. You're on ESPN New York.
Guys, what's going on? Hey, I just wanted to make a comment about, I guess this is happening pretty much all over the country, but the owners in New York have, gone completely insane. Steve Cohen, we obviously know he had, ulterior motives to buy the Mets. It was all casino-based.
But that's so unfair, Doug. Even if he had a second plan, which is fine, it's not like he's skimping out financially on the Mets. Why does that bother you so much?
But your interest. Yeah, but your actual interest in the team is going to be deviated. You can't obviously focus on multiple things at once.
Okay, hold on one second.
How much day-to-day in the team do you think he's putting on the docket?
Time out.
This is ridiculous.
We can't, listen, you can't sit here and tell me that we want the owner of the team hands-on every day, helping David Stearns, the guy who he waited for to hire, making baseball decisions. It's why you're paying David Stearns what you're paying David Stearns.
All the time. Steve Cohen's up front and center. He wants to be the face of the actual team. He's been doing this for the last couple of years, and now it's all hands off. You can't have it both ways, man. You can't.
Well, no one said it was all hands off. I mean, apparently Bichette was someone he wanted.
What? I didn't even hang up on him. I want to continue that. What is he talking about?
I don't know. He wants to blame somebody.
But he's not the person to blame.
I think Stearns is the one to blame. I don't know why you're blaming.
Is the person to blame.
Right.
What is Cohen? The only thing you could even say that Cohen has done is he forced you to bring back Pete, which was a good
thing.
I mean,
if you were playing the game the right way, you probably should have done anyway. Again.
Maybe so. And he demanded you get Bichette after you pivoted from Tucker.
We don't know that for sure, but that's
the
insinuation
impression. But was he? I mean, did he say Peralta's got to be here?
Nope.
Devin Williams has to be here. We have to have Luke Weaver. Polanco's got to be a Met. We need to get Marcus Simeon. We need to get Luis Robert. This is not Steve Cohen.
Nope. No, and Cohen was the one. I mean, Cohen wanted Soto. They went out and got Soto. I mean, the one guy on this team that you feel like will eventually figure it out is the one that Cohen wanted.
Yes,
which is Bichette.
Bichette will be fine.
Polanco's been hurt. Polanco's had good seasons. He had bad seasons. He's also dealt with injury. Luis Robert has dealt with injury.
Yep.
All these guys.
Marcus Simeon. There was a lot of conversation of
that he might be
done. And I understand you wanted to lessen the length of the contract from 5 years down to 3.
There was also some hey, can this truly be Francisco Lindor's team if Brandon Nimmo is still here? Does Nimmo feel a way about he's been here the longest? He feels like he's a leader. Should he be the guy? Or should he be the captain? Well, we're not having captains anymore. Maybe that was also part of it. Like if he just comes out and say we'll never have a captain, there won't be kind of this conversation going around the clubhouse of who the captain
Yeah,
should
but
be.
you didn't know that there was no captains until like the 11th hour.
Correct.
And then we're like, all right, it's going to be Lindor.
Right,
I think we thought they were going to like
Soto and Lindor don't get along. Like the whole
they were going to do it on David Wright Day. Remember?
Right. It was supposed to be a passing of the torch. It just feels like this whole thing is a mess.
Because it feels like
is a mess.
Because it is.
Yeah.
It is a mess. All right, here's a question for you right now.
Yep.
Ray, this is a good question, I think. Who do you have more confidence in fixing and changing and moving forward? The Mets or the Jets?
It is a good question.
The Mets or the Jets?
Here's what I want. I'd like you to think about this. I'd like you to provide me with a read. I'd like you to think about it. Raymond, I'd like you to think about it, and we'll answer it when we return. But before that, what do you have to tell me?
All right, I'm going to tell you about FanDuel. Bet the Kentucky Derby on FanDuel, where you can bet on all your other favorite sports. And right now, all customers can get a Derby bet reset. That means you'll get racing bonus back if your bet doesn't win. The app is super easy to use, and you don't have to be a horse racing expert to get in on the Derby Day action. So bet the fastest 2 minutes in sports on FanDuel. Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks are registered trademarks of Churchill Downs Incorporated. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Verified FD racing account required. Refund issued as knowledgeable racing site credit that expires 9 days after receipt. Max refund $10 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions do apply. See terms at racing.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
You have more faith in the Mets or, amazingly enough, the Jets? We answer that question and more next. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The NBA playoffs are right around the corner, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. You can also trade on who wins each series, the conference finals, and the championship. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as the odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code ORANGE to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Hey, New York and New Jersey, commitment issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you stay on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a time out to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off Duration, Woodscapes, and Super Deck products May 1st through the 11th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Join us, Bart and Chris Carlin, for the ultimate Knicks watch party. As the Knicks take on the Hawks tonight, we'll be taking over Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey, with $5 margaritas, half-price wings, and giveaways all night long. Feel every play, every moment, every bucket with Bart and Carlin in the building. Tip-off energy, playoff intensity, the loudest Knicks crowd outside the Garden. Game 6, Knicks, Hawks. Be there. Brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey.
Have I let it breathe? Is this okay?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Okay. Jefferson's an interesting fella. He pops in.
Yep.
He watched Devil Wears Prada last night.
Right.
He's all caught up with that.
Mm-hmm.
But he has never seen Titanic.
Right. Which is why I got my coffee this morning, I guess. He wanted to be like Anne Hathaway.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a go-getter.
He's built like Anne
self-starter.
Hathaway.
I like Jefferson very much.
Him.
Yeah.
He's on my list of people I like to follow around with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very interesting fella.
How about Ray, who's got to be up there?
He also goes, "Oh, that's my Pop-Tarts. They're done. Would you like a Pop-Tart?"
He's making Pop-Tarts?
I was like, "How's your girlfriend?" She made me stuffed shells. I love stuffed shells.
He's simple, huh?
I also love stuffed shells, yeah.
He's just a...
Yeah.
There's another guy who's just winning at life.
Right, just wearing his master's gear.
you know what, though? He moves to... Like urban cowboy. He moves to New York, knowing nobody.
Yep.
He finds employment all over. He finds the love of his life. I mean, he's doing really well.
Right. Well, I know we don't use vibes anymore. Like, we're not using vibes. He's a good vibes guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? He's around. He wants to have a good time. He's up for anything.
Yeah.
Always got a smile on his face.
Like, if we ever actually
He's
did
like my buddy Pete.
a night out at the station, you'd want to make sure Jefferson was there.
Not sure where he ends up.
But that's the fun part of it.
It is. It's like you're the fella you took to the strip club that just disappeared for hours.
Yeah.
Real chance that
Who shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
There's a real chance
there's a
that's
fella from here.
Jefferson.
And then they went after him because he owed
he thought the dances were free.
Hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Those dances aren't free.
Did I ever tell you? So that I had to pay for it.
Yep.
And then on my credit card, and then I got yelled at by my wife.
Right.
Like, what were you doing? I was like, I was just saving.
Helping a friend.
Right. She's like, sure you were. But Ray, were you there that night?
I was not, but I've heard about it. I literally heard about
RJ
it. Like
definitely was.
He was going over music.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, RJ was
They're
impressed
like,
by the music.
Bubbles on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Bubbles on the dance floor. RJ's like, you know what? This would be a great rejoin song.
That's
like,
because he's committed to his craft.
RJ, stop yourself.
He's committed to his job.
Stop yourself.
Listen, some people have certain things that, like the muses. And for RJ, it's boobies.
Yeah, I guess.
And he heard the music, and he's like, oh, look at those things. Oh, you know what? Rejoin.
I guess.
That's what he was thinking.
I guess. All right, so Mets, Jets, brighter future.
I would still say Mets.
You'd still say
I
Mets.
never said brighter future. I said who you trusted more.
All right, so who do you trust more?
I would say right now, in this moment, I still trust the Mets more.
So you trust David Stearns and the Mets more than you trust the Mooj?
Well, no, I'm not saying I trust David Stearns more. I think the ownership is better. I don't trust Woody Johnson at all.
Fair.
Right now, I would have to say the moves that Moujie's made have been better than the moves David Stearns has made. Stearns does have a track record, though, right? Like, this is Moujie's first time being a GM. Stearns had success in Milwaukee, and there's no salary cap, to John's point.
Mm-hmm.
So I can still go out and spend as much money as I choose to spend.
Isn't it amazing that we can have this conversation and it's a real conversation?
Yeah. Well, especially after what the expectations were when he took over the team, and the conversations about guaranteeing a World Series in 5 years, being the Dodgers of the East Coast.
World Series in 5 years. I would just take like a playoff appearance.
Well, just extend
would
it.
Be terrific.
Like every year being a playoff team.
Yeah, just be,
and something the Mets have struggled with.
It's hard not to be in this day and age with the advantage you have over these other teams.
That hard.
Where we are the exception to the rule,
right?
Because the Phillies are going to get going.
Well,
Wheeler's going to come back. They're going to get going.
At the very least, they've tried to do something to get this thing going.
But I do not think that if you make the change for the Mets, if anything changes,
they actually called Alex Cora.
I know, and he said he doesn't want to manage now.
No, he's getting paid to just relax.
So Don Mattingly now reports to his son.
Yes,
that's got to be an interesting dynamic.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I remember, when we talked to Don, when we got him away from RJ and doing the things that RJ was doing to his leg, was a big part of why he was was done with baseball.
What a likable guy.
He was awesome.
What a likable guy. I can't root for the Phillies because physically I won't be allowed to do it.
You'll throw up.
But if I could, jump on the bandwagon of a team right now, it would be the Phillies.
Well, he falls into that. I think he falls into that group of people that, you saw how RJ and Ray reacted to him. We're not Yankees fans, but even just as a Mets fan, lefty myself, played first base, just the amount of respect I have for him as a baseball player, you're kind of in, I don't know if awe is the right word, but there's this expectation or this hope that when you meet him, he lives up to the thought that you've created in your mind. He's one of those guys.
Yes. There are two great crimes when it comes to Don Mattingly. One is that the Yankees were not able to win the World Series with him as a player. Two,
injury.
Two, the injury, robbing him of the Hall of Fame.
Because he would be a surefire Hall of Famer if he never got hurt.
Absolutely.
They probably both should be. Him and Keith.
Keith was such a great defensive first baseman.
But we don't, for some reason,
we don't focus on the only one we focus on defensively is Ozzie Smith.
Yep.
Then it's he's such a great
he's also a show too. He was also he made himself more than just a shortstop. He was backflips and everything.
Yes, agreed. But Keith was the equivalent. Keith is the best defensive first baseman I've ever seen.
Yeah. And Donnie was right there.
Yes. Great player.
And Donnie had a spurt of time where he was actually the best player in baseball.
Yes.
Which again,
the funny thing is, he told us the story. He's he wasn't even a home run hitter.
No.
And then he just came into the major leagues and he started to be able to hit home runs. So Ray, Jets or Mets?
So I want to say Jets, just not trying to ride the recency bias of how great the draft looked and they're in position.
We still have a quarterback, though.
You still don't have a quarterback, and you have a lot of questions about not necessarily Muji. You still got some, but I know how we feel about Glenn. I know how you guys feel about Glenn. So the only reason I lean towards Mets is because at least the players and not so much the manager, but Stearns in his case, there's a track record of some success there that you have some belief that if they hit on a couple things, they could turn it around, right?
What track record of success do you have with Stearns here with the Mets?
None. But at least in Milwaukee, he had, right? So,
he's done the job before.
You know what? Yeah. Phil Jackson also had tremendous success at other places.
But that was, but as a coach.
But Phil Jackson totally mailed it in here.
Right, but he wasn't the coach, though.
Yeah.
He didn't have success in the role he was given with
what Phil Jackson was doing here. Come on,
sleeping.
That's not a comp.
He was stealing.
He was sleeping.
Yeah, he was stealing. Andrew in the Bronx. Andrew, he went to the game last night. This poor soul. Good morning, Andrew. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Yeah, I went to the game last night with my brother.
You sound so defeated, Andrew.
It's so bad.
It wasn't even like it was a nice night out.
Oh, it was raining from the jump. It was chilly, and it was a disaster.
Oh no! Every game I've been to this year, it feels like it's been below 50 degrees. This has just been as bad as the weather's been. This is how bad the Mets season has been. But me and my brother went to the game. We're excited. We got great seats, and then already it's 2-0 in the first inning. I'm like, okay, this is how it's gonna go. So it's a homer. I'm like, okay, can we just get in this game? Can Peterson figure it out? And then bases loaded. All right, when they're making the pitching change, I go to use the bathroom, and it's a grand slam. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is just disgusting to watch. I hate David Stearns with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Every single move, aside from Clay Holmes, has been terrible. You burned $34 million for Frankie Montas. Jorge Polanco is probably going to want to get released because who wants this guy? Because he didn't even hit when he was healthy. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, this is just the worst baseball team I've ever seen assembled. And this is talking about the Wilpon years, but at least those teams we knew, the Wilpons didn't want to spend money. This is an initiative to win, and it's awful. Aside from Clay Holmes and Noel McLean, this pitching staff is anemic. Peralta's all right, but okay, 4 innings, and then now it's up to the bullpen to screw it up. And then don't get me started on Devin Williams too. Had such a great career with the Yankees. Yeah, let's bring some of that across.
Yeah, because that was his guy, Andrew. Thanks for the call. I feel bad that he had to sit there the entire night last night. That was his guy, so we had to bring him in. Had to get Devin Williams back in the mix here.
Right, and Weaver. The whole thing. I mean, you bring up some of the moves, the Frankie Montas move. There's a bunch of moves that haven't worked.
Well, why is he going after every Yankee too?
I don't know. I just think even the manager. I just think that the most frustrating part for me, and I think you said this earlier, is you could understand it if. Hey, you weren't one of those markets. You didn't have the money, right? You had some good players, but you couldn't afford to keep them, and that's why you had these. You had a good year, then you had a down year. There's no excuse for this year.
There's none,
right? 2 years ago in the NLCS, and you're supposed to build off that because you got Juan Soto. You went out and paid $765 million for Juan Soto. It was one of the big wins for us as Mets fans.
Yeah.
We took him from the Yankees, and you followed that up with 83 wins.
83
and now
wins.
you're off to a 10-20
disappointing
start.
season. You're 10-20, and this is no longer. This isn't my team. This is your team. You put your fingerprints all over this team, and look what you've done to it. You've mangled it,
killed it.
Is what you've done. Lou in Manalapan. Lou, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey guys. So there's a lot of things obviously wrong with this team, and David Stearns is obviously the biggest blame. I would say the players are the next biggest to blame, but we can't say that it's ridiculous for the fans to blame or to be upset with Steve Cohen because of the fact that the track record really hasn't been really all that it is he's a billionaire that wanted property in the area. He wanted to invest in the team that his wife liked. He doesn't even love the team. You could tell that.
So
he
what
doesn't
do you?
love the team.
Let me ask you this though. What are you angry about with Steve Cohen?
Well, what am I angry about? First off, the business sucks. From a fan perspective, having business with the team, buying tickets. I do a group outing every year with my family. The sales team stinks. The only benefit, the only thing he brought was a giant jumbotron, better food, and a dance team that you have to watch when they're down 8 runs. I mean, the investment, his first move, he goes and he wants Verlander and Scherzer to give the Mets respect. We let that fly under the radar. It was a terrible first attempt. Lindor was great. Soto was great. Outside of that, what benefit has the Mets had? This year, they have David Stearns go after the free agents. They don't even have a backup plan. They wanted Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker wasn't even better than Brandon Nimmo last year. We're trading Brandon Nimmo for fucking.
Oh, dear. Oh, Ray, hit the button. You got it?
Oh, he swore?
Yeah, you didn't hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
He said the F word.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He caught himself, but
yeah,
I
but
think it was too late.
It was too late.
Yeah. Sorry.
It was too late. Oh, you got
Had
it.
to go.
But you see what the Mets are doing? They're making
No, I understand what the Mets
normal,
are doing. I feel
mild-mannered
like,
people into
right, but I feel like
craziness.
this is such revisionist history, though. I mean, if Lou didn't swear and get himself, dumped, I would ask him, were you one of the people that were calling into the show that didn't want David Stearns? That was upset about David Stearns being hired?
Nobody did.
And what are you supposed to do if you own a team? Just continue to dump $300+ million into it and lose it every year?
Tell me the people that you heard saying David Stearns will fail.
Nobody
here with the Mets.
I didn't hear one person.
Buster, Kirkjian,
not one person.
Verducci, you name it. Every single person. Kay, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loved it.
Well, I mean, Kay also thought that Joe Judge was going to be a Hall of Fame coach. So,
all right, but he's a baseball guy.
That's fine.
And he thought David Stearns was going to be great because everybody thought David Stearns was going to be great here.
I don't understand, though. Like, if me and you were billionaires and we decided, hey, we both love the Mets, and even if it's not his team, it's his wife's team, it doesn't matter. Why? Someone in the family loves the Mets, but that's not the point. The point is, I bought a team, we bought a team. What are we supposed to do? Just idly sit by and just dump money into it and not try to make our investment better? Like, hey, I can develop the land around around Citi Field. Should we not do it? Should I not make more money?
I don't know why this bothers people.
All he's given us was a better jumbotron, better food, and that's the fan experience, right?
Right, and the fan experience is good. You go to a Mets game, it's a lot of fun.
Now all of a sudden, because we think the GM stinks, we want the owner to get involved, as opposed to every other team where we're like, owners, stay out. Hire the guy that you trust and let him make the move.
But you know what it is the Mets fan is so upset that they're looking to place blame anywhere they can.
Well, because we're getting into like the Yankee territory where they hate Cashman, but they know Cashman's not going anywhere, so we need to start blaming other people. Mendoza hasn't been fired yet, right? Not his fault. I mean, again, listen, there are some things he's done already this season where you question, like, okay, maybe we make a change anyway, but they're 10-20. Let's do something. You can't change all the players. Let's change something. Stearns doesn't feel like he's going anywhere, so who do we blame now? It's going to be the owner.
Okay.
Because the owner won't do what we want, which is fire David Stearns because we hate him.
And if you fire David Stearns, what's next? You have to have a plan in place. You can't just fire him to fire him.
After waiting to hire him.
You're desperate. Yeah, right. You were desperate to hire him. You got him, and now you want to get rid of him, which is fine if you have a plan in place of what's next.
It doesn't even feel like we have a plan in place if we need to fire Mendoza. What we're going to do?
No, nothing is working right now. Nothing. Stamatis Astoria. Good morning, Stamatis.
Good morning, my friends. How are you today?
Great.
All right, so I'm calling a couple things. One, I just want to give props to Tommy Bauer for a stellar opening. I just got to say,
it was glorious. I received a bunch of emails about this, Bauer. All of them with tremendous praise for your Open. So good for you.
Yeah, I'm a big sports talk radio guy. I've been listening since I'm a young guy, and I got to say that was flawless, man. So kudos to him for that. Number 2, the Mets, right? So I don't know if you guys saw, but John Heyman went on yesterday and was talking about the Mets, that Stearns is currently shopping the league for a power bat to fill first base. That's not me saying it. That's John Heyman saying it. And I think that's crazy considering we let one walk, and now he's going to try and trade away.
They could trade for Alonso.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? But so my take on this is like right now we're besides being abysmal, there's no energy, man. It's like a really bad product. So I just was wondering what you guys thought about possibly them bring up maybe Ryan Clifford to play first base for a little while, see how that works out because he's hitting rather well in AAA. Maybe bring up Jonah Tong, bring up some of these young guys and see if there's any kind of injection of youth or something, just to show as a Met fan, I'll tune in and at least be excited to see the young guys. Because at this point,
clearly
really
Tong is not ready, and you saw last year he wasn't ready. So you want to bring up a young pitcher who's not ready. If they're starting Peterson,
they brought up Christian Scott,
and they're bringing up Christian Scott, who couldn't get out of the second inning. Isn't that them telling you that Tong is just not ready for Major League Baseball right now?
Right. I mean, they're already in the midst of, potentially ruining Carson Bench here with how they're handling this whole thing, just out of desperation.
It's brutal. It doesn't
feel like it's going to get fixed, though. That's the problem.
No. Will you watch today?
Yeah.
How many? You're going to continue to watch every game?
Yeah.
You're a masochist, huh?
Well, I love the Mets and I love baseball, but what?
Right. You can love the Mets and not dial in on every game. So if the Mets are 18 and 41, just every game.
I'll still watch every game. Yeah. Wow. Milo, we were watching the game last night, which was nice. He actually sit down and watch the game with me, and Manaea comes in.
Poor kid.
Manaea comes in. And of course, this is like gasoline.
It's like an arson,
right? This was you at the draft, where if they traded up for Jeremiah Love, this wasn't just hey, I'll bring in some Vidal Sassoon. Then it went to gasoline and everything. And then he gives up the grand slam, and the people. I was like, oh look, there go all the people. I'm like, would you stick around?
Yeah, of course there go all the people.
How come they're leaving, Dad?
In the fourth inning?
Like, how come they're leaving? Because the Mets stink, buddy, and the weather's not great.
Yeah,
that's why everyone's leaving.
It's cold, it's rainy, and look at the product on the field.
It's not good.
We're going to get to August, September. There's going to be nobody there. And David Stearns can't say a darn thing about it.
Well, you saw the other thing that they did, too, was they weren't selling single-game tickets.
I didn't see this.
Yeah.
You can't buy – what do you mean you can't buy –
They weren't selling single-game cotickets. So you had you could on the secondary market, you could get single-game tickets, but you couldn't buy single-game. You had to buy packages.
Why would anyone do that?
Now we wouldn't. But how you get – the whole point, I guess, would be that they want
to lock you in.
But then as the weather gets better – you can charge more for the tickets because the team will be good, weather will be nice, people want to go.
Yeah,
but now
the only misstep there is the team is not good.
The team's terrible,
and it doesn't appear that they're going to get good.
And it's not even like they're fun to watch and bad.
No,
like the offense is good, but the pitch
right. They don't like to score. And listen, McClain is really good.
That's it.
Holmes is good, and Peralta is serviceable
for 5.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's what you have.
That's it.
Yeah. And Soto when he comes up to bat is still
that's good stuff.
A must watch.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
Especially when he's messing around with the catcher. That's great.
Did you hear him the other day?
Yeah.
Like this will be the start of real success.
This is when we turn it around.
Yeah, real success. I want out.
Hey, you still win the series today.
You could.
You still win the series.
You could.
Stack series.
I'm a little more focused on the Knicks though. Yankees day off.
I think everybody's
Yankees day off. Mets in the afternoon. Clear runway for the next night. Nice early game.
Oh, beautiful.
7 o'clock.
So nice.
And this is what dreams are made of.
Raymond will get 3 hours of sleep tonight instead of 2.
Oh, Ray, 7 o'clock, 9:30.
But he's 10. They close the series out tonight. He's all amped up. He probably dips into the half bedroom.
Do you go out tonight if the Knicks win?
No, it's Thursday. It's not.
You
Friday.
calling one over?
No,
for a quick.
No. By the time I get home, I'll still be close.
You got
to
any of those in
midnight.
the stable for hey, it's late night ones?
Can't do that.
No late night ones.
We can't do that. What are you doing?
Really?
What are you doing?
We can't do it because
you have needs.
It's crossing a line.
You have needs.
Should I go to break?
That'd be a good idea.
Like Friends with Benefits.
That'd be a good idea.
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice movie.
And Mila
It's
or Mila? I think it's Mila.
Mila.
No?
No. Mila.
Mila?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
It's Ashton Kutcher's wife.
Yes. Yeah. His current wife.
Yes.
Demi Moore was his former wife.
That's right.
Yeah. Or are you going to say, it's Demi?
No. It's not Mila. It's Mila.
Okay. All right.
You correct me all the time.
Yeah. Well, because
I'm just here to make you better.
You're
That's
wrong
it.
often.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure it's not.
No, it's definitely not Mila.
It's definitely not Mila.
No.
You have a pronunciation on this name?
I'm pretty sure it's Mila.
Mila?
Yeah.
Bauer, you agree, Mila?
I think it's Mila.
I feel like Bauer may have some late nights with Mila.
I think Bauer wishes he had some late nights with Mila. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and we'll get to some early mornings with the Knicks. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's find out what's happening on the roads. Here she is. It's Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave, Rick, Ray, and good morning, Tom Bauer. Nice to have you with us. Hey, guys, it's frustrating being a Mets fan, and it's frustrating on the Cross Bronx eastbound. It's bumper to bumper out by the Deegan. Accident involving a tractor trailer and a car carrier. So expect delays now at the inbound George Washington Bridge. 90 minutes in to the upper level of the GWB. Lincoln 25, Holland 25. Sunrise Highway West is closed at Station Road in Bellport with another bad accident there. Sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. They always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN New York.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
All right, spring's here, and you know what that means. It's time to get that grill going, and if you're not shopping at Wild Fork Foods, you're doing it all wrong. Right now, you get bacon-wrapped pork rounds for $2 each, $2. That's not normal. And chicken thighs for $2 a pound. That's awesome quality at a great value. Everything's blast frozen, so it actually tastes fresh. You got 7 stores or same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods, quality meat, wild prices.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. You know you gotta take care of mom. Plus, my wife just became a first-time mom. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with code CANTY. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. And it's easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code CANTY to get 25% off. That's BOUQS.com.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I hate the Mets. I hate them. I don't want to talk about the Mets. John's right. No Mets.
You have to be on the ship till it's sinks.
But it's sinking. We've hit the ice, and now we're rummaging around in freezing cold water, and I am handcuffed to a pole right now.
Please, I have a child.
I have 2 children. I want to go.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Children can go. Sherry can go. Although Sherry's probably with Leo right now. You got to stay.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
What a show. You a Love Boat guy? Or a little before your time?
Probably a little bit before my time.
I loved The Love Boat. One of my first massive crushes was on Julie, the cruise director.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I had it bad for her.
Wow.
Yep. What a show.
Ella watched her first episode of I Love Lucy the other day.
It's a great show.
Loved it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's one of the great scenes. It's one of the iconic scenes in television history.
The one where at the chocolate factory?
Yes.
Oh, that's the one you watched?
Yes. And she thought it was hysterical.
Because it's funny.
And they're like, you're doing such a, she's doing such a good job. Let's turn it up.
Right. And then she starts eating them.
They're putting them in her shirt.
Lucille Ball was just
she was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
She really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
stuff.
Lucy and Ricky slept in separate beds on the show. They weren't allowed to share beds.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I know people like that. I know married people like that. They don't sleep in the same bed.
Really?
Yeah. Just prefer to sleep in their own room. In their own bed.
Room, too.
Yeah, own room. Yeah, not separate beds in the same bedroom.
Well, that's what Lucy and Ricky had.
But
separate beds, same bedroom.
This was actually separate bedrooms. Snoring.
I would never want that.
Never. I'm all up in it.
Pillow talk.
Oh, I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm all up in it.
Really?
I'm a big cuddler.
Pillow talk.
Love it.
Watch some TV together.
It's the best. My favorite part of the day.
Yeah, I don't. Why would anybody want to sleep in a separate room?
There's nothing better than when your day's over, the kids are in bed, they're sleeping, they're all happy, and you throw those, those covers on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it nice and crisp and cool in the bedroom.
Yes.
You like that too?
Yeah, 100%.
Get under the covers when it's
good
cold.
cuddling. It's good cuddling.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Plus, my wife's a furnace.
Is that right?
Oh,
She keeps a nice warmth to her?
Oh, so much heat. So much heat. It's crazy. Can't keep her hands off me.
Really?
I don't even know what's going on. Yeah.
This is a recency thing, or this is just all the time?
No, just
she adores what you're serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. Good for me.
Great for you.
Yeah, I'm winning.
So there's a good chance you're going to have another child.
No.
Yeah,
There's definitely not that.
Good. Okay.
Vasectomy on the way.
Better. You're never going to get that.
Yeah, I'm 100%
you're scared of it. Better chance you or John has a child.
John. Yeah, I'm not. Neither one of us are actively trying to get pregnant. There's a real chance that one of the people in John's relationship would love to be pregnant.
Yeah. And I don't think it's John. And I don't think it's John.
Can't get pregnant.
Right.
So, yeah. And as the hottest man on the planet, stuff like that could happen.
John finds himself to be delectable and irresistible.
We got home from the draft at what time? 1 o'clock in the morning?
No, it wasn't that late.
It was late. Close. He probably close to 1.
Okay.
He's getting text messages on the car ride home. Make sure you're ready when you get home.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I told you.
And you're sure that this is airable?
Well, yeah, but it's with his wife, yeah.
No, obviously it's with his wife.
Right, but
you're sure that he's comfortable with you calling out that his wife was ready?
It's great for him. I couldn't imagine, 1 in the morning at this point, no.
She was waiting for him.
Yeah,
good for
amazing.
Good for him.
I walk in at 1 and give her a tap, like, hey, she'd be like, did you really wake me up?
They have a very healthy and robust relationship.
Really do.
Good for him.
Good for them. Good for them is right. I'm proud of him.
You as you should be.
He found his person.
Yes.
Just like us.
Yes. Yes, we've all done tremendously well.
Ray, when you get married, am I going to do the wedding?
Ray, why? What is happening over there?
Because it's hilarious.
What's so funny?
It's hilarious, the conversation that's being had.
Ray, when you get married, am I marrying you? Or is Dave marrying you?
You're on the list.
I would love to do. Am I on the list?
No.
Are you ordained? Are you ordained?
No. But his parents hate you.
I will get ordained before I marry you.
See, here's the thing. There's also a possibility my brother's ordained.
Oh, so you got to go, brother.
Yeah, so
that's a no-brainer.
Another issue.
Yeah, you got to go, brother.
Okay.
Although we're probably having a moot point argument here.
And then you need to be the father.
At this point, I don't think it's happening.
You don't think you're going to get married?
I don't think it's happening.
Are you really at the point where you don't think you'll ever get married?
I think I'm now reaching like the reality setting in.
Really?
As they say. Yeah.
Is that sad for you?
Oh, extremely so. Extremely so.
You're a great guy.
You're a great
catch.
Tremendous catch.
You know who adores Ray? Just loves Ray?
Dawn.
Sherry. She loves him.
She had an interest?
Not only she wants to. I'm not saying she wants to be with him.
He's only 40.
Yeah, I understand. And maybe one day, if and when I pass, she will move on to Ray. But at the moment, she's mine. Yeah,
Ray, can we not?
She's mine. All right, and you cannot have her. I'm just saying, whenever we go to an event, whenever she sees Ray, she's like, she loves Ray.
A lot of people do.
She ever call you Ray?
No.
That'd be awkward.
She calls him Ray though.
No, that'd be awkward.
Why would she call me Ray?
I don't know. If she's thinking about him all the time. Yeah. You thought about him in the shower. I don't know. Maybe it's the thing at your house. Like, hey, I'll be Ray today.
No, we don't have any of that.
Yeah.
Well, so
can we talk about literally anything else?
Yeah, here's the sickness of you.
What?
All I say is my wife really likes Ray, and you turn it to that. You have some real
I'm
issues.
just wondering.
You have real deep-seated issues. You know that?
It's investigative reporting. I'm trying to figure out.
And I said no. The fact that your mind would
I
even
wanted the
go
line.
there. No. She's not interested in you like that, Ray. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, thank you. I
I
guess.
ask questions.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
You
like a
ask
cat.
questions.
You ask a lot of questions.
You're very-
Anything within sexual nature, you're going to run in that direction.
He is a very curious guy by nature. Too curious.
It's weird that your mind is always there.
No, it's not always
Yeah,
there.
it's uncomfortable and it's strange. But let's get back to the story at hand before we get to the Knicks. You've now crossed the threshold where you believe
I don't know that we've crossed the threshold, but it's kind of like I just look at what's out there and like experience like over the last few years or so, and it's just like But I don't think this is happening, man.
There's going to be someone. There's going to be someone.
You'll find someone.
You'll find someone.
I saw somebody.
Well, maybe this is a good thing because like when you're trying to have a baby. You go through this?
I don't know what you're going to say.
Where you least expect it to.
Yeah.
When it's like, hey, we're going to have it. We're going to try now, and it doesn't. Nothing. You're like, oh, this isn't going to work.
It's never going to happen. And then all
of
of a sudden, you're going to go somewhere. It'll be totally innocuous. You'll have no expectations, and there she's going to be, and that's it. And then away you go.
You'll know right away.
Running out of time.
But not really.
Options here.
No, you're not running. What? You're 41.
No. But like just how do I explain this? I'm very picky about who I spend my time with.
Right.
I know you guys
But you don't think that we are?
Well, no, but we're already He's at a point in his life though where he's accustomed to being alone and he likes it. And now
I don't know that he likes it.
Give that up.
I'm really at a point right now where I value my peace.
He loves it.
And like it's
You know what his big concern yesterday was?
I'm having a lot more peace these days than
fixing his
than I've had.
recliner. Loves that recliner.
Did you fix it?
Which, by the way, guy came by to help out with that. Danny, great guy.
Yeah,
big fan of the show.
Really?
Did he fix it?
Does it surprise you?
Yeah, not at all. But like the more
how did you go from A to B?
That actually surprised me because like the more you get out there, it's like a lot of people really consume the show.
Well, we know this, but how did you get from he shows up to fix your recliner to I love DNR?
Because he asked me what I do for a living, and I told him like I rushed home from work to make sure I hit this appointment because it had to be done by a certain time.
Is this a massage chair?
No, it's a recliner.
But that can have a massage component.
No, it doesn't have a massage component.
Oh, that's too bad. Those are nice.
But he asked me what I do for a living. And I told him, I produce radio in New York. And he's like, what time you on? Like, it's a morning show. It's like, what station? ESPN. Is like, wait, are you the Ray from DNR? So it's like, so that's pretty cool. So
he loves the show.
That's happening more and more in life. That's pretty cool. I'll say that.
That is really nice.
You know where I feel like, here's what's going to happen with Ray. This is where I feel like he finds it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at some point, when he gets some time, he's going to make a trip down to Dallas to go see a Cowboys game. And he's going to fall in love in Dallas.
It's possible.
The Texas woman.
But what happens if she demands a move to Dallas?
No.
Yeah, but that's you don't want that.
No, but you're not going to be with a person that
now
demands
you're going to have a long
Texas.
distance. I don't like that. That's going to be a long distance relationship.
It's either I'm too old for that too. By the way,
no, she'll be like,
don't they have?
You have a great job.
Cowboys watch party bars in New York City.
I think there's one Cowboys bar
Why don't
in
you
the
go
city,
there?
and it's a very small one.
I think he needs a nice Southern woman.
Back in the day, I watched a few games at this bar, but there's a lot of Cowboy fans. It's really tight in there, too tight.
All right, it should be like a singles, like a singles Cowboy cruise or something.
There should. Would you go on that?
I mean, I don't think such a thing exists.
It'd be nice.
But, wouldn't say no.
Get in touch with Aikman.
Yes,
Jones.
I think
these types.
I think Troy would only offer me some beer.
Emmett.
Well, but Troy's also working with the Dolphins now.
Yeah,
because the Cowboys have no interest in help from Troy.
And he's bitter about that, and he's right to be.
Yep.
Well, we'll see if he's going to be good with the Dolphins.
I guess we will.
We'll see if the Cowboys are making a mistake or not. All right, so the Knicks tonight. Yep. How you feeling? Good?
I
bad?
feel good.
Nervous?
No,
excited?
I feel real good.
Where are you feeling?
I think I feel better than you feel.
No, I feel good. I also feel like if they were to lose this game tonight, that they'll unequivocally win on Saturday. So I don't look at tonight as, and I know it's one game and anything can happen, but I feel so confident the Knicks are going to win the series.
Right. But is it, we both feel like they're going to win the series. We both thought it would end in 5. And then the reality is they probably should have ended in 5 with how the whole thing's played out. It's less about them winning the series, and for me, more about continuing to prove that they are a team that can go into Boston and win. They are a team that if Detroit gets knocked, even if Detroit doesn't get knocked off, the way Detroit struggled with Orlando, they can get to an NBA Finals. And I think this would go a long way where we've already seen this. Hey, we know we're better than Atlanta. We can mess around a little bit until all of a sudden we're down 2-1. Now it's time to really take this team serious. And over the last 2 games, we've seen the best version of the Knicks. Let's see it again in Game 6.
Oh, I want to see it. Don't get me wrong. I just think if the Knicks go out and they give you a competitive game, lose by 3, that won't change my view that they're going to still win the series on Saturday.
No, but again, I'm not worried about it. I think they're going.
You want to be done with this. Don't play with your food. Be done.
Don't
move
mess
on.
around.
I want that too.
Just continue to do what we've seen over the last 2 games.
So if the Knicks were to lose tonight, do you feel differently about the future of the playoffs?
I still would have questions about the mentality of this team. I thought we learned from our mistakes. And now you're going to go up against a team that you know is gunning for you, is better than Atlanta. Right? That's going to be physical. They're going to do all these things. All I heard from Atlanta coming out of the last game was the Knicks made a point to physically dominate us. And that's what they did. Right? And so you're the better team, and you're now the more physical team, and you're kind of exerting your will on Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
End of
Finish the job.
Done.
Oh, I agree with you.
They know it's over. Show them it's over. They'll give you a good listen. You'll get their best punch in the first.
Well, you know
first
they're going
quarter.
to come out strong.
That's it.
And hopefully, and they don't usually quit, but there's times where the Knicks will kind of go through the motions. And I thought you saw that a lot in Game 3.
They get complacent.
Game 3, where they just were awful. But if you're the Knicks, go out there, throw a big punch early, take control of this game, and bury them. Because I wonder if at the first sign of trouble, if Atlanta folds up and curls up and is done. Because that very well could happen.
I think
tonight.
they're ready. When you know, when you already go into a series and there's no expectation that Atlanta was going to win the series. You talk yourself into it. Hey, listen, we're playing great basketball here. I think over the last 26 games, they were 20-6. We only lost by 3, right? And McCollum makes the shot, but it's late. Otherwise, we're going into overtime. You can say all those different things. You have the 2-1 lead, and then all of a sudden you see the best version of the Knicks. And they've completely taken away all the things that you do well. We can't get out in transition. We can't shoot the 3 now. And on top of that, we have no answer for Karl Anthony Towns. And they're beating the hell out of us physically. Okay. Right. So if we come out in the first quarter and we play our best basketball and we look up and we're still down 3, it's like, okay.
From Atlanta's perspective.
Yeah. We're what are we doing?
Right. Maybe they just what, do we even want to go back to New York?
But I just think that you get the longer you let teams like this stick around and believe that they can win.
Well, because you never know. Because if Atlanta wins tonight, even though you would feel confident the Knicks will win Saturday, you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Game 7, anything can happen.
You now turn this into a 1-game, 48-minute, who the hell knows, one guy gets red hot, one guy's brutal, one guy sprains an ankle scenario where you're that close from being eliminated.
Someone gets in a foul, like Cat gets in an early foul, whatever can happen.
There's a fight. You don't know what happens. So, yes, I agree with you. Close this out tonight. And I think that they will close this out tonight. But I don't know. I think you correct me if I'm wrong when I ask you this question. I don't think the biggest holdup for you buying all into the Knicks is the level of talent. Right? Talent-wise, from top to bottom, when you start talking about their 5 plus the bench and what they can throw at you. They're a talented team. You're underwhelmed by Bridges. There's times where Cat's quiet. There's too much Brunson at times. I think they're very talented. They're flawed, though. They do have flaws.
I think a lot of these teams have flaws, but I think when you look at the talent level and what the ceiling could be, you could make the argument that at their very best, the Knicks have the highest ceiling in the East. At their very best. Cat playing his best. All those guys playing their best. And this version of Cat, this version of the offense, what Jalen just did in Game 5, right? He finally looks like he's figured it out.
Yep.
That's it. I think for me, my biggest holdup is not a talent thing. It's a mentality thing. And I think tonight...
But that might be as important as the talent.
Exactly right. But going into tonight, knowing that we have the tendency to play with our food and get complacent, we go out and we're the ones that punch them in the face and we make them quit, I think would go a long way with kind of giving us more belief.
Okay, so Knicks win this game 101-86 tonight. Fourth quarter, not competitive. You show up tomorrow and you're like,
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, as we turn the calendar to May tomorrow.
Right. And everyone, and all I'm hearing from Atlanta is about the physicality. All right, good.
I love that. If that was reversed, and we were sitting here being like, the Knicks players would say, oh, Atlanta was just so physical and we couldn't match up with it. And multiple guys, the physicality was just too much. I would go crazy. So the fact that the Knicks are that team, that are physically dominating Atlanta is
Not
great.
to mention the fact that Mike Brown has showed a willingness to make changes and to adapt.
Yes.
Is when you look at what he has, kind of like those finger pistols we heard from you the other day, where it's like, no, he can't have that many shots. And it's like, oh, no, he's got bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
That's what he has now at his disposal, right? Like you're seeing guys like Alvarado didn't
Right, you
start.
could take Brunson out, put Alvarado in, and you're like, when is Brunson getting back in the game?
No, but I'm saying like you have like if you're going up against the Celtics, right? So I would have gave 5 first-round picks because of Bridges' defense, right? We know offensively he's not going to be a number one option like he was with the Nets, but we've seen him as a third option in Phoenix. We know how good the defense can be. I got him and I got OG. I got Tatum and I got Jaylen Brown. I like those matchups. But now we're talking about, hey, maybe those aren't working. Maybe Bridges isn't playing to the best of his ability. I got guys on my bench that I can roll out there. And it's not like I got 1 or 2. Like
The bench is good.
Alvarado didn't start the playoffs.
You got Alvarado, you got Clarkson, you got Shamet, you got Mitchell Robinson,
you got guys.
You got Sohan, who doesn't even play.
Right, but that's, defensively, what he's capable of
I
doing.
wonder if you move on, Tatum, Brown, if you see Sohan in that next series. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Raymond is running point on observations in DHIF today.
I did.
Yeah.
I love Raymond.
Well,
everybody loves
everyone does except
the ladies.
Yeah, he just
That's
kept on. I did get another
I
email.
think the ladies love Raymond. He just hasn't found the right lady.
Kim G emails me.
Ooh.
Hi, Dave.
Do it in a sexy. Is this a sexy email?
Sexy? No.
Is it trying to get with Raymond?
Hi, Dave. I wrote in probably about a year ago about my cousin Melissa.
Ooh.
She's a teacher on Long Island. Beautiful, smart, funny. I suggested Ray consider her as an option to be his future Mrs. Santiago. I think they should be an incredible match and would be an incredible match. She's in her early 30s and very serious about finding her forever soulmate.
Wow.
Kim G.
That's nice.
So,
Raymond, any interest in Melissa? You can move to Long Island. We'll be neighbors.
You putting me up?
Hey, you can stay at my place.
How do we feel about Melissa?
I don't know how we feel about Melissa. I don't know Melissa. This is why I don't like you doing these things, because you're asking me to commit to something I know nothing about.
I asked you to commit to nothing. I read you an email I received from Kim G.
It sounds very nice, Kim G.
Yes,
she sounds very nice.
She's thinking of you.
I appreciate that.
She has someone that's available and looking for. Ironically, she's looking for a Santiago. You are a Santiago.
Is that?
Well, that's what that email says. She's looking to be Mrs. Santiago.
That's cute.
And in a perfect world, you are Mr. Santiago. So the whole thing works out.
I hope so.
All right, let's break. We'll come back. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, Yankees fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, May 2nd for the Yankees' annual Star Wars Day. Enjoy special appearances by some of your favorite Star Wars characters, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a max-free Mandalorian bobblehead. Get your tickets now for Saturday, May 2nd, Star Wars Day at Yankee Stadium. For tickets, visit yankees.com/tickets. And may the Force be with you.
Spring is here. Summer's right around the corner, so why are you still living with pain? If you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain, don't wait any longer. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no long recovery, no relying on pain medication. Just non-surgical image-guided treatments that help you get back the life you deserve. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances accepted, help is close. Go to SandwellPain.com. Feel better now, not later.
Lowe's has the brands pros trust to get the job done. You can now shop new Catalyst fencing solutions and save big when you do. 10% off when you buy in bulk. Plus, save $180 on a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. Now just $449. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/6 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates. Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, good. I let it breathe, play its way through. I take criticism.
I know you do. It's constructive.
Yeah, it was
As long as it's
constructive, and I'm trying to be better.
Right.
I want to be the best version of me. Is what I'm trying to do on this show.
I think you've come a long, long way.
Yeah?
I think this is the best. I think you're really starting to run into form. And now with this Giants passion you have back.
Oh, it's back.
It's high level.
You know what's really weird is that, Ray, I don't know if you're like this. I think about the Giants all the time. All the time.
Then I don't think that shocks anybody.
They're always on top of mind. It's like wife, kids, Giants.
Yep.
Always.
Listen, I'm not to the level you are.
It's
the Cowboys
bizarre.
The Cowboys are never far from my mind, but I'm trying to think less about them because I get frustrated. It's not like it was when I was younger. It's like, oh boy, I can't wait till this and this. I get angry if I think about them too much.
We get to September 1st. You're not going to be like...
No, they'll be heavy on the mind. They'll be at the forefront. But now, it's like, no, they're in mini camps now. These guys are showing back up. The rookies are, you get excited about the rookies and all that. But once that dissipates, it'll be like, no.
So I offer you tomorrow, you can flip the calendar to September 1. You do it?
Well, I don't want to miss.
You missed the summer, you missed the Knicks, the whole thing, but September 1 is here. Football is days away.
On the one hand, football is right there, but on the other hand, I do want some downtime. Be nice.
All right, so then you would say no to that.
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough for me to say no, but I would say no.
So when you wake up tomorrow, it would be September 1st.
It's tempting.
But you don't want it. You wouldn't want it, right? You wake up tomorrow morning, it's September 1.
No. Don't do this. You do this every year.
I love football.
No, I know you love football.
And especially
the summer.
And especially with the Mets being what they are.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but there are things that I like to do during the summer, like in golf and sprinkling a vacation. We're not fast forwarding football season.
And that's fine.
They would be excellent as this is not a real job, but as the little devil on your shoulder, offering you deals.
No, he wouldn't be great at it. It would lead to big problems.
I will make it September 1st tomorrow. Football kicks off.
Yes.
Right.
However,
you think that I'm the only person that thinks like that?
No,
there's other people listening to the show that are like, I wish tomorrow was September 1.
But you are a big. This was established years ago when we worked together at night. If I said to you, this was the phrase.
Because I
give
like
you this.
I like scenarios.
Yeah, it's the shtick.
It's not a shtick.
Yeah, it's your thing.
I can't win with you guys.
You're the guy who brings up, hey, if I gave you a championship, would you give me 2 years of your life? That's your thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He'd be like the little devil on your shoulder.
Everybody, he says this
If I give you this.
Because I'm interesting.
No, here's what I should do. And we should, write this down today. Okay? Today is
April 30th.
Yeah. Is the time this year he asked, the first time he's asked this year, would you fast forward to football season?
I'll never ask this question again.
You will.
Lies.
You can't help it.
Lies.
You said it last time.
I'll never ask it again.
You said the same exact thing.
And then
I said, relax. Let's get through the summer. Enjoy ourselves.
I won't ask it again.
I'll never ask it again.
And the Giants season stunk. And the Giants had a bad season. You're
the Mets stink. Baseball's going to be a disaster this year.
We still got a Knicks playoff run we're going through.
Okay. Well, I would go September 1. Tomorrow, September 1.
You don't love the Knicks.
Oh, not like I love the Giants.
Well, that's a problem for me.
Why is it a problem for you?
Because
so you love every team equally?
No, but I love them enough where I give them their season.
All right. I would do it. Bauer, Would you fast forward? Tomorrow morning is September 1?
Listen, I love football, but not a chance in hell I would do that.
No. Why?
Summer's by far
because
the
you
best
love the
time of
summer.
year. Absolutely. It's the time I take off from work. I get to go do whatever. And, you know, it's the Northeast. It's not nice
I'm
outside.
interested in what the whatever is.
Yeah, what's the whatever?
Yeah.
You get to do whatever. What is whatever?
Yeah.
It's like more concerts, like going out to like events and stuff like that. So it's just more
We
stuff
were supposed
happens.
to mosh pit today.
Did you
Go
hear
to
what
the
he
beach?
He wants to mosh in here with you.
I want to see you in action.
You want to see me mosh pit in there with you today?
Yes.
What is spurring this on?
Do you punch people in the face when you mosh?
Explain to him what the proper rules of a mosh pit are, please. He has no idea. He thinks you can just punch people in the face.
No,
you can.
You can.
No.
But
See? You can.
No,
It's
there are
frowned
certain-
upon.
No, it's frowned upon. Don't intentionally punch somebody in the face. That's assault.
Remember the little scrum? No, it wasn't a scrum, but the Ottawa Carolina series?
Yeah.
Where the guy uppercutted the guy that was being held in the face? We don't do that.
So what exactly define a mosh pit for me?
Just people going absolutely haywire in a circle, essentially. Like there's
Like
throwing
just
of elbows.
you
throwing
let
of
it all
punches.
hang out
Yes.
there.
You pretty much do. You let all of your pent-up energy out in that pit, and you just release it as quickly as you possibly can.
Do you think if we saw you do this, we would
Like
think
you
you're
were dead.
insane?
No, I don't think I go too insane in the mosh pit. I've seen a lot worse than what I do.
Have you ever been punched in the face in the mosh pit?
I've been elbowed in the face in the mosh pit, not punched.
Intentional elbow or just an accidental
No,
elbow?
it's just an accidental flying elbow.
A flying elbow.
Yeah. I don't really see the benefit of a mosh pit.
It's fun.
I don't.
How?
If there's a chance I get my nose broken like at a concert, I'm not that into it.
Well, listen, that's just part of the experience right then. Then you take a selfie, post it to Instagram, get 100 likes, and you have and
Right, but
it's
I
a
have
great memory.
I feel like there are other things I could be doing if I have, pent up energy that would be safer and more beneficial.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I knew you would go down that.
No, I'm not even saying what it is. I'm
No,
just
he's
saying-
just and I
They go
agree
for
with
a
I
jog.
actually agree with him. Like Ray, does a mosh pit sound enticing to you?
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Not really what I would go for, no.
So the stuff they do at the Garden after a Knicks win, Bauer, that's your cup of tea. That's your jam.
Is that mosh pitting, or is it
I
just
wouldn't
a
even
mob?
say that
It's
that's
just
a mosh pit. Ray's right. That's just a mob. That's not a mosh pit.
It's a mob of just fanaticism, though. Isn't that what you love?
You could make it a mosh pit, I'm sure, with a little.
Well, Bauer, why don't you go there? Why don't you create the mosh pit?
I'm not a creator. I'm a follower there.
I feel
that's
like
sad
he's
to
like
hear.
I feel like he dabbles in the mosh pit and then kind of watches the mosh pit. Like he'll give it one run through and then kind of just.
I usually like hanging out on the outskirts,
Yeah.
and then if it's like, say, it's a song I really am
Then
into,
you'll get.
Then
Don't
that's when
shouldn't you
go
have
crazy.
long hair to be involved in a mosh pit? Doesn't that help?
It'll help. It'll probably make, I don't know, the hair flowing. It'll create like a better environment, I guess. But that's not a requirement or anything.
Is there a special like that thing you wear for a mosh pit? Like, do you have like a mosh
Can
pitting
you take your
outfit?
shirt off?
I've seen people do that before.
What about your pants?
No. I don't encourage either in the mosh pit. But,
Shoes and socks?
I've seen people lose their shoes in the mosh pit.
How do you lose your shoes?
Because you
throw
get
them
your
at
feet
people.
stepped on all the time.
You
People
throw
step
your
on
shoes at people?
No, because you're bouncing around so you blow right through them.
Yeah, you lose your shoes in the pit, so you lose your shoe, and then somebody will usually pick it up, hold it up in the air, and be like, is this anybody's shoe?
Really?
Or if you have somebody really cruel, they'll just throw it at somebody in the mosh pit.
Right. That's
which I've
nice.
definitely seen before.
You've seen people throw other people's shoe. Have you ever gotten hit with your own shoe in the mosh pit?
Luckily not, no.
This
Although
sounds,
I
this
almost,
sounds wild.
I almost lost my glasses in a mosh pit once. That was not good.
Shouldn't you wear contacts to a mosh pit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be, but I hate contacts, so I'm never going to do that.
You know, we should get them. We should get them that thing that holds you.
Like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar glasses?
Yes.
For the
rec specs.
Yeah, for the
mosh
pit.
pitting rec specs.
Yes. Bauer, you really are an
Those would be
amazing,
mean.
a really, really interesting, amazing. We have some real personalities
Will
here.
you mosh pit with him? Well, let's get Jefferson in and let them mosh pit.
Yes, live on
Yeah,
camera.
live on camera.
Yes. Will you mosh?
Ray, give us a time that you want to mosh, because I got to send Jefferson to Starbucks, but after that, and then Ray will come in with your favorite song.
How many people do you need for a mosh, though? You guys,
At least two. We'll get Jake when he gets here. He'll mosh.
Danny will mosh.
Danny will mosh.
I need to have drinks in my system before I
Oh,
mosh.
We'll get you. What do you want? I think we got some.
you think
alcohol.
Jake can handle a mosh? Dave threw him into the wall.
You
the
want a
one
hard
time.
seltzer? Let's get in the fridge.
You want a Diet Pepsi? We have Diet Pepsi.
No, those are for us.
Right, we could give him a Diet
But
Pepsi.
he's not going to get worked up on a Diet Pepsi.
I don't know, a little caffeine.
There's a Heineken or something in there.
What do you need?
The Heineken would be more my style, but
Let's get
I'm
you
not going to
Heineken.
drink at work. So
We'll get
that's not
Danny in
gonna
here.
happen.
We'll get Jefferson in here. Tell Ray what your favorite song to mosh to is, and then when we come back from one of the breaks, you guys get wild.
What's the Wall of Death? I'm being told to ask you about the Wall of Death.
I love the Wall of Death. That's where I almost lost my glasses.
What's the wall of death?
The wall of death is essentially, you know how in Moses kind of like parted the Red Sea, and then like the Red Sea kind of came back crashing down.
Yeah.
Like after he was done with it. That's kind of what it is. So the singer will call for the wall of death. You separate two sides. You have the wide open like pit in the middle. And then sometimes you'll have people in the middle. They're just they're pretty much masochists at this point. They're asking for pain. And then when the singer gives the cue, you just rush at each other and chaos happens. Carnage happens. Blood splatters.
There's blood?
Well, there could be if you break a nose like Rick was losing.
So what are you trying to do? You trying to get through the middle? Or is it like you just run full speed into someone who's running full speed into you?
Yeah, it's more like they're running full speed into somebody.
So it's like the Oklahoma drill.
I guess you could look at it that way.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I don't. Like, I'm being told, like, I can't believe you. I'm just not into it. Like, no one on the show's been in a pit. Like, no.
It's not for everybody. I will agree with that. But I would say if you're into, like, heavier music or something like that.
Or masochism.
Right. Then try it
this
once.
Is right up your alley.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a guy that wants to do this, though.
I would have never pegged myself as that guy either, like before college.
Clip that, please.
No.
Let's break. After I let you know, Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Afternoon delight. Mets host the Nationals. Coverage begins right here on 880 ESPN New York, starting at 12:30, and you got to listen to that one. Should be a good one. 7 o'clock, also right here, starting at 6 o'clock with the pregame. Knicks look to close out the Hawks on the road. Coverage begins right here, 880 ESPN New York, and, of course, the ESPN New York app at 6 o'clock. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Let's break, come back, and let's get to your calls on the Knicks. How you feeling about this very important Game 6 tonight? It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
If you're trying to save money but still eat well, just go to Wild Fork Foods and thank me later. You get pork tenderloin for $2.50 a pound, ground turkey for $3 a pound, ground chorizo for only $4 a pound. Those are everyday staples at serious value, and it's all blast frozen, so you're not sacrificing quality. Plus, they've got over 450 options, 7 locations, or same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Go check out Wild Fork Foods.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2026.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in, because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. What's the matter?
There's nothing to matter.
Anthony, you think this is LaFace? Laface.
I don't know what else you'd say. What else?
LaFace?
Yeah, go with that. I like that.
Anthony
LaFace.
Anthony LaFace emails in. This is for you, Bauer. He says, longtime NYHC fan. Been going to the New York hardcore and punk shows for over 30 years. There are unspoken rules to the pit. It's a lot tamer than it actually was in the 80s or 90s. When the adrenaline is pumping and you're in the pit or jumping off the stage, you don't feel pain. See, I think I would probably feel pain. But when the show is over and you're a sweaty, sore mess, it feels like you've been baptized again. I love the show. Best show in New York. Anthony LaFace.
Teach their own. Like, some people like. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that like it. I just don't.
So you finished the moshing, Bauer, and you're exhausted?
Yeah, it's like a full workout. It's like you're running like a marathon. You're going to be covered in sweat.
And sore.
And how do you feel the next day?
Yeah.
And you might wake up the next morning and be like, oh, my legs, my quads, like soreness.
Oh, listen, the next day you probably have if you're like me, you lose your voice, especially if it's a band you know, and like you're going to have muscle cramping all day for the next few days.
we don't, like, maybe we hydrate.
Days.
Yeah, maybe hydrate. Some hydration
Is this
packets?
something that you think
have a banana?
When you marry, have children, this is going to go by the wayside, right?
Maybe. It depends. Like if whoever I would choose to have a relationship with were into it as well, then I could see it continuing. But like I wouldn't teach my kid, hey, you see that guy in the pit? Yeah, go punch him in the face.
Your parents are moshers? You come from a family of moshers?
No, not at all.
No.
I don't think they know anything too much
I also
about
don't think
metal music.
As a married couple that's into moshing, I don't think it's safe to go to the same show at the same time.
No, it's like, the parents that don't want to be on the same flights, right?
Because God forbid both get in. Like, and now we got cramping.
And what happens if you run full speed into your wife?
Yeah.
And you knock each other unconscious? How do you get home?
Well, I guess that's going to be somebody else to figure out.
Who's taking care of the kids the next day if there's all this cramping?
Right, right. Baby cries. Who gets up and gets the...
I got a hammy.
Oh, my
Fight
hammy.
through the pain. No pain, no gain.
When's the next mosh?
I'm trying to think.
Is your sister a mosher?
No, not at all.
But you have those two giant friends that are, right?
They most certainly are, yes. They're the ones who got me into metal music. Toward the end of the month at Starlin Ballroom, I think.
Oh.
I'm going to a metal show.
Okay. Let's go to Ralph in Brooklyn. What an interesting fellow he is. Ralph, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Hi, Ralph.
Good morning. So, obviously, talk of the day is Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to understand, Rick, from a professional standpoint. So, obviously, I want to get to Mikal Bridges. So, I don't know how we're going to beat, let's assume we get past Atlanta. I don't know how we're going to beat Boston.
But here's the thing, Ralph. Do we have to have that conversation today? Like, don't you want to get by Atlanta?
I'm assuming they're going to win tonight.
Well, but you're just assuming they win tonight?
I got high hopes. We're at home. Finally decided to assert himself.
Ralph, they're not home. They're on the road tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Towns finally decided to assert himself on the road, and I'm not worried about it because we have 2 games at home, worst case scenario. But
what are
I'm
you
trying to
talking
get
about? You know what, Ralph? Here's the thing.
We have one game left at home, Ralph.
You're on the road.
Yep, for game 6.
And then potentially you have a game at home.
That's right.
You're not at home tonight. Nope. You don't have 2 games in the bank at home that you need to win one of them. It's you're on the road tonight, and if you were to lose tonight, you're home Saturday for game 7. Now, Ray, we do not have any idea of what time that game would be if it has to be played on
Still
Saturday.
TBD. I don't have the official scenarios.
Because we could have numerous game 7s on
Correct.
Saturday.
It all depends on how many there are. But imagine if there's numerous game 7s, this being an East Coast game would probably be the first of them to run if there were multiple ones.
There's a chance it would be an afternoon game on Saturday?
There's a chance. I don't know that it would be, but there's
probably
a chance.
6 o'clock,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I don't want to play Saturday.
If it's a standalone, on the chance that it would be a standalone,
8:30.
it'd be because if it were a standalone tonight, it would have been at 8 o'clock. But because
because of the
Yeah.
Celtics and the Sixers. So thanks to the Sixers, the Knicks get to start
Pretty
at
much.
7 instead
Pretty
of
much.
8:15.
Well, time they did something.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm really rooting for the Sixers tonight. I definitely want that to go to a game 7.
Of course.
Yeah. That would be nice.
That seems like pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if it goes to a game 7, let's go Sixers. How good. Imagine the Sixers beat the Celtics.
And Orlando
the Magic
beats Detroit.
Beats Detroit.
Wide open.
If those things were to happen, and I don't expect them to, if those things were to happen and the Knicks don't go to the NBA Finals, they'll never go to the Finals.
They'd be devastated.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If it would open up like that?
Of course you would be.
They need to win tonight. Just finish tonight.
Yeah.
Close the business.
They're going to win tonight.
Yeah. Run the offense through Towns, a little bit from Brunson, a little more from Bridges, more bench. Take their will early in the game and get out of Dodge.
That's it.
Yep. And then you get some days off, too.
Which is nice.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Because we thought, right at the start of this whole thing, when the Knicks played with their food and lost game 2 and 3, we're like, oh, God, Boston's going to come in fresh and rested.
Yep.
You can be as fresh and rested as Boston going into that series.
Right.
So do this.
Like we've talked about. I mean, you weren't. I don't feel like yesterday you were as confident. Like I think
I'm not as confident as you.
Yeah, I think we're at a point now where what you've seen over the last couple of games, what you've seen for a majority of the series is Knicks are the better team, right? And now Knicks have had the ability over the last couple of games especially to really frustrate. I mean, it has to be frustrating, I would think, when you have no real answer for Cat. It's, coach is kind of like, hey, we just need to play harder because I'm trying everything I can try and it's not working. We haven't shot well from 3, which is something we did well all season long. I mean, they're averaging, 37% during the regular season. We're not scoring in transition. Like, all the things that we do well, the Knicks have the ability to stop.
They have the answers for everything that you do well.
Now we have no real answer for Cat and what he's doing. And, oh, by the way, in game 5, Jalen finally got loose for 39. So, and OG's been a dog the whole series. Okay. End it. You're not going into a place either where it's going to be like, oh, hey, if they get off to a good start and they start riding the momentum of the crowd. No. That's not where we're going. We're going to Atlanta.
Take care of business.
Yes. Go there, take the win, take their women, take their wings, and get back to New York.
Take their women?
All of it.
Really just
Pillage.
Emasculate them.
That's it. Everything. Take it all.
Uh-huh. Interesting thought.
Yeah.
What percentage of the crowd is Knicks fans tonight, you think?
Like
big?
I think probably a good percentage, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like Knicks fans will be audible in that
Atlanta's
game.
a weird sports
It's
city.
a terrible sport. It's a awful sports
It's a weird sports city.
I think if you think about this, Atlanta might be the worst professional sports city in the country.
I'd have to think about that, but it's a real transient city, isn't it?
A real transient city. They've lost how many hockey teams there? So they clearly don't support hockey.
It was a nice place to play, though. It was always fun to go to Atlanta.
Yeah?
Yeah. Stay in Buckhead.
It's not a terrible city.
No, it's a nice city.
Right. But it's just, when you think of the great sports cities in this country, you don't think Atlanta. You would never think of Atlanta.
No, so end it.
I agree.
Have your lemon pepper wings and they'll run the nice flight home.
Get back home. Get the weekend. Then you don't have a lot of travel, right? Boston, New York, very close, nice and easy. And let's go. Let's go.
I actually think, Ray, did I read the report that last time they were in Atlanta, they had the wings, and one of the wings was
a lemon pepper Lou?
Yeah,
yes,
lemon pepper Lou.
Correct. In the locker room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, usually we do that. Like whatever city you go into.
You mock them with your food?
No. Like you'll have whatever they're, like in Philly, you'll have cheesesteaks. In Buffalo, you'll have wings and beef on wick sandwiches. Like just whatever is the food of the area.
West Coast, what do you get?
What do we get on the West Coast? I don't know. I don't remember what we get on the West Coast. The only thing I really remember with the West Coast is when I dressed myself up as Braveheart. That didn't go well.
You tried all these little tricks, didn't you?
It didn't work.
To get things going. This is nasty email.
Oh, okay.
You want it or no? No, maybe I should.
No, I like it. Is it about me?
Ray, you want to hear a nasty email?
You've teed it up, so we may as well hear it.
This comes from Mike M.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any day without that bleep RJ is a great day in my book.
You know what? I regret asking for that email now. Wow.
Mike M. hates RJ.
What did RJ do to him?
He doesn't.
I know. Charles Smith doesn't like you either.
Charles Smith?
Yep.
The Knicks player?
No. Dave is the mush. Bet against everything Dave says.
Didn't you have Charles Smith on the show at one point?
I yelled at him, yeah.
Oh, no wonder he hates you.
Yeah. Well, because I can't get over the
this
game
guy
5.
Drew on this is nasty.
Who?
This guy Drew is nasty.
What's with Drew?
He just says nasty stuff.
This is the thing. You can't live in there too long.
Oh, this is nasty.
You'll fall
I will
down
say,
a rabbit hole.
do you think during every show it gets as mean, or ours is particularly mean because he promotes meanness?
I don't really look at other shows.
Sexuality. You promote meanness.
No.
Ray.
No.
Who promotes more meanness, me or him?
So Rick promotes inappropriate.
Thank you.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
You
nastiness.
You can be nasty sometimes.
No, not me. You have a website. All you read is nasty emails.
That's not true. I read nice emails.
90% of the emails are nasty.
I read the email before about the lovely woman
he
who
didn't like it.
Oh, well, whether he liked it or not, it was not a nasty email. If I get nice emails, I'll read nice emails. I'm not opposed to the nice email. I got a bunch of emails before about Bauer.
Nice ones.
I told them, these are lovely. Yeah. People think the Thursday Open was great. People not happy with you.
Why?
Because they think you're lazy.
Call it whatever you want to call it. It gave you the opportunity to hear a great Open from someone that you don't normally hear from. I think I think it helped launch Bauer's career here, hearing how good he could be on the air.
Barry, do you have a goal to host one day, or you're happy in the producer's role?
Right now, I'm very happy in the producer's role, but I mean, listen, if something were to come along and the career kept advancing to that point, I'm not going to say no.
Well, have you done hosting?
Let me ask you a question before you ask Bauer his question.
Yeah.
Had Bauer not had the opportunity on our show to do the Open, to be called on all the time, because that's something that we do on our show.
Right. We incorporate
and you
everyone.
Actually heard that, hey, he's actually funny. He's got a good personality.
Great personality.
There's no chance he talks as much as he talks or hosts segments the way he does on Bart and Carlin.
I would. He does do some segment hosting. I've heard
he talks a lot
where he throws questions.
Yeah, they'll go to Bauer.
Oh, you think they go to Bauer because? Why is there bugs in here? Because
Bart has full meals in here.
Because we go to him, they know that he's capable, and you think that's because of you.
Do you ever hear him go to Joe Leo a lot? No, no, because Joe Leo on the Thursday soiled himself. Soiled. Yeah, like the kid that played baseball for you. Yeah, that was the equivalent.
That wasn't great.
No,
that kid or Joe Leo.
Joe Leo's Open, maybe the worst Open of the
history. It was not a good Open. Bauer, if you were to host a show, give me 30 seconds right now of how you would lead the show today.
Today?
Yeah. Ray, you have an Open that you can play?
Oh boy.
Something. Let you.
Well, we have the whole show open, but
no, not the
I
show.
don't want the whole show.
Yeah,
wait, hang on a second.
No, how about do this? Give him a little music that he really likes, because he would have his own music for his own show,
right?
Probably
and then have him,
or like when we rejoin, the rejoin kind of music. Bauer, do you feel like you're ready to do this now, or would you rather do it a little bit later in the show where you're somewhat more prepared?
I mean, you're putting me on the spot right now.
That's right.
So I might need a little bit of time to cook on that.
8 o'clock hour.
Sure.
You'll do 30 to 90 seconds of an Open and really an engaging. Hey, it's a Tom Bauer show. Yep. Join the show.
I'll give it my best.
Okay.
Absolutely.
See, I could see him if he was doing this on YouTube. If this was just Tom Bauer's show featuring Dave and Rick, he comes in, but he's got a headset on. So he can be standing, and he comes back, and he's giving you, by himself, a little you know what I mean? That kind of intensity. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's bouncing around between me and you, really getting people fired up.
I think that'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Do you think there's a chance that Bauer does this little Open, the powers that be hear it,
yes,
and all of a sudden Bauer is in the mix now?
I think Ty's out.
You think Ty would hate us?
Oh, Ty's out. Simpson and Butler.
Do you think there's a chance that Bauer, right off the bat, is better than Ty?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen this guy?
No, I don't think it's possible.
I'm just telling you. This guy's personality.
So you think he could Wally Pip?
Maybe.
Bauer?
Maybe.
Ooh.
If I'm the ass man, I'm concerned.
All of them.
Because technically he can do all the other. I mean, he's his own one-man show.
Right. Couldn't you see them saying, Bauer, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have you host a couple hours, but you're going to have to run the board and produce it?
Yes. I could absolutely see that.
Yeah.
If you want to do the show, you have to do everything.
You think you could do that?
I think it's possible.
How are you going to screen calls?
Well, listen.
You don't screen them. You just take them right on. There's no need. You play roulette.
That sounds like an awful idea.
We do it all the time. That's one of our segments we do.
Yeah,
not all the time.
But honestly, that would probably be the way it would have to go.
So you would just pick up the Tom Bauer Show, ESPN New York.
Either that or I'd have to answer them in the breaks.
Right.
It has to be one of the
Well, we've done that before. That was happening in Albany, remember?
They had one guy hosting and screening?
I think two hosted, but they were both hosting at the same time, and the guy would screen the calls while the other guy was...
Really?
Yeah.
That's something.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
Ray?
Hi there.
How you doing?
Oh,
poor
fantastic.
single Ray.
No,
not poor at all.
Poor single Ray. Ray has.
I want to see you. I want to see you with in
Listen,
love.
I want to perform the wedding
with babies.
I think of this. We threw out the marriage statistics the other day, right?
Yeah.
It's like
It's not
50% of them in divorce.
I'm at 80% though.
A lot of people don't get remarried. Listen, there's 4 of us on the show. Bauer's here now. He's in for RJ, but 3 of you guys are happily married.
Yeah.
Right. And very happily married. Listen, the statistics are just...
No,
it is what it is.
I feel like someone's missing out.
75% of people don't get married. It's higher than that.
What percentage of people don't get married?
What percentage
We went
of
over
people
divorce.
stay?
We went over
What
divorce
percentage of
numbers.
people stay
We know
happily
divorce is 50-50, but don't never get married? I don't
See
know.
what the divorce rate is
I mean,
now.
think of the people in your life. How many people do you know that are not married? That are like 40 plus that are not married?
But here's the thing, though. In Ray's defense, there are also a lot of people that are very unhappily married. So does Ray want to? Does he want to run that risk?
And listen, I'll peel back
because he's loving life right
I'll
now.
peel back the curtain on you for that one. That is one of my biggest fears. Like to end up in a situation where, God forbid, I'm not
as
happy.
it should be.
Like,
yeah,
it terrifies me.
Well, because I think I've had this conversation with my mother. It's different because she was married and now she's not. Is that there's a certain period of time where she didn't like being alone, and she would have loved to have a relationship.
And now she's her comfort zone.
She's like, no, I can't imagine living with somebody else. Like, I'm completely happy doing my own thing. I got my own schedule. I have no one to worry about. I can come see you and the kids when I want. I don't have to worry about another person.
In 1970, only 9% of Americans never married.
I feel like it's going to be higher now.
Now that number is up to, amazingly, 25% of 40-years never marry.
There you go.
35% of 50-year-olds never marry.
That's exactly right, though. There's 4 of us.
So the numbers,
4 of us and 3.
So the numbers.
So what you
add
need
up.
to have happen, Ray, is one of us divorces,
No.
and then you pick up that
I
extra
do not
20.
I do not want one of you to divorce. I want you guys to be happy forever.
You know what? Let me ask you a question.
No.
Okay.
No.
Here we go. Here's the devil. You have to sign that one of the 3 of us divorces. You don't pick which one. It's randomly generated.
Oh my God.
One of the 3 of us divorces.
I can't sign this.
Can I finish my question?
No, you can't finish
If
your
this
question.
involves the Cowboy Super Bowl, I'm going to punch you in the face.
It's not. But the moment one of us divorces, Mrs. Santiago walks into your life, and she is your dream woman, and you live happily ever after.
See, I don't like the implication there because it ties back to the nonsense Rick was saying before. Like, there's an implication there, and I don't like it, first of all. And no, I would not do that to one of you. No.
Okay.
I already told you. Like, I'd rather keep things status quo because at least I know how things are. Well, one of you guys went through a divorce, it would destroy you. Like,
he would die. He would destroy his
die.
life.
Yeah.
You would actually
I'm
die.
probably right behind him.
Yeah. It's not like you'd be all that capable. How are you going to order coffee?
I think I would last, I ordered myself. I would last longer than you, though.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, just because I can do more stuff.
And I think RJ would be fine. Not that RJ wouldn't be heartbroken, but I think as far as competency, he would be fine.
Yeah. I think that me and you we'd probably live together.
I think there's a chance. We'd be like Felix and Oscar.
Oh, look, they're doing the show from Dave's basement again.
Yeah. So, Ray, you would not sign for that.
I would not
but
sign
you
for that.
meet,
I'd rather
you meet
I'd
your
rather,
dream woman.
But he loves us enough not to put us
exactly.
Bauer, would you take
selfless?
No, of course not. I would never wish divorce on anybody. I couldn't do that to any of you.
Okay.
What a good guy he is.
They're both really nice
They're both
guys.
great catches. That's the real sin.
Yeah.
It's not that they're single. It's that there's some woman that's missing out on this.
Well, but Bauer's young, so he's fine. We need to
I don't
find
feel
a
like
woman
Bauer's
for
going to
Ray.
age great, though.
You don't think he's going to age great?
Do you think he's going to Ray's age great?
Gracefully. Really gracefully.
I don't know if Bauer's got that in him.
Ray, you don't even have a gray hair on your head, do you?
That's not true. There.
He's got some grays, but he's got such luscious hair you can't even tell.
Such luscious hair.
Yeah, maybe it covers it up.
If they were to replace the most interesting man in the world, those commercials, with Raymond, you'd be like, seamless.
Yeah. I don't usually smuggle beans.
Right.
But when I do, it's in my butt.
Yes.
Troubling.
All right, Ray, how you doing?
Well, after all that, I'm okay, I guess.
Good. About 8:30 is when you're going to do your open, so get ready for it.
Let's do it.
Can we get that drop of him with the I'm not pegged? Can we get that one too?
Yeah. We'll turn those all around.
Ray, you ready?
As ready as it can be.
So you're doing knobs.
I've got knobs. He's got sim.
And DHIF.
I've got DHIF. I do have DHIF.
You got Bauer for sim,
yeah,
too.
I knew that.
It's great.
I actually planned ahead. I knew exactly who was doing what.
Stop.
Did I walk in this morning and confirm who was doing what?
You did.
Yeah,
you did.
I did. Because it pains you that I'm so well.
You walked in at like 7:50. 5:50.
Yeah, I had trouble finding a spot.
Yeah, right.
Today.
We know. Everyone noticed.
What do you mean?
Even your buddy noticed.
You were fast asleep when I walked in.
Because I'm already done with my work.
All right, well, what work did I need to do? Mets stink. Yankees couldn't score a run. Knicks have a huge game. 65 or sooner. What more do I need to know? We got a Jet story we can get into a little later. Like, seriously, do you look at today and be like, boy, he wasn't really properly prepared?
I never feel like that.
All right, so then no.
I think that you know what you are, and this is what I appreciate about you. When I first got into the league, there was this thing. Hey, pregame skate. We got a pregame skate, right? Like you get the fake option, but pregame skate is what we do. And we'd always be like, what do we need to skate twice in one day for? I need to wake up early when we know that like sleep is important to go to the rink to skate for why? It's like 20 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes to put my gear on. Why am I skating? And now eventually we're at the point like, no, if you want to skate, you skate.
I don't want to skate.
Right. You don't need it. That's what you are.
Yeah.
You're the one that gets rules changed because you come so prepared. It's like, I don't need to be here an hour before work.
Yeah.
I'll show up.
Bart shows up after the show starts half the time.
Well, but I don't know if you want to lump yourself into that.
No, I don't want to lump myself into that. What I want to lump myself into is you're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. All right, Ray, you ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Extra tape on their knob, make their knob bigger.
Are knobs.
What was your best sport in school?
By far, tennis.
Oh, my God.
Shake weight.
And this
Can you just put on that Rothenbum guy?
is Knobservations.
That has a nice ring to it. DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Brought to you by D'Agostino Law.
That's right. Observations is brought to you by D'Agostino Law. The clock is ticking. Jefferson is sneaking over the window.
Why are you walking
He's like
like
six.
that?
How tall is he?
Jefferson, Jefferson, for the record, you did not need to do that. The cameras would not have seen you. You were okay.
He is an interesting fella.
He looks like the buzzard in the cartoon.
I wish the cameras had seen that. Wait,
you know how he just walked? You know when people pretend there are stairs?
Yes.
And they try to
why take the stairs when I could take the elevator?
Right. That's what he just looked like.
No.
Yeah, that's what he does. He look like that guy? He is, no?
There is
an excellent lead-in right there.
I actually might have even two.
I wish the cameras had seen
observations today. There is an unbelievable article that was written about what's his name, Brendan Sorsby. Did you see this?
I got to
read this to you.
I know
at
the
some point.
situation with him, but why don't you?
You want me to start this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is great. So this is from CBS Sports, right? So Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby.
His college career is done, by the way. We won't see him
again.
But
listen to this article. Is away from the team indefinitely after entering a gambling addiction program. It threatens his status for the upcoming season as the Red Raiders' prized possession from the 2026 transfer portal
I did see this. What you're about to say.
The odds have now moved to even money at plus 100 via FanDuel Sportsbook after Monday's news. The Red Raiders' projected win total also has decreased from 11.5 to now 10.5, and Sorsby no longer is on FanDuel's Heisman Trophy odds list after opening at 2,500, just outside of the top few.
That's not satire. That's a news.
That's a news
article.
So the guy has a gambling addiction. He may not be able to play. And in the second paragraph of the article, here's how the odds have adjusted
Here are his
with no
Have you heard
Sorsby.
his
Have
Heisman
you heard,
odds?
though, what the conversation surrounding him now is?
That he was betting at Indiana?
No, not the betting part. Like future part. Where
that he might go into like a supplemental draft. But why wouldn't he be allowed in the regular draft?
Well, I mean, supplemental this year.
Supplemental draft
now?
this year.
Like this year, yeah.
Right, so you can draft him now.
That's what the supplemental draft is for.
Okay, I know what this. I didn't realize we were talking about. Now, I thought
if there was a suspension.
Yeah.
Right, like so he can't play college football, but if you were drafted in the supplemental draft, now
and
he's
the
on
supplemental
your team.
draft is almost dead. It almost doesn't even exist anymore.
Right.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, now you've got
because there were a lot of people that looked at Sorsby and said this is a top
of the first round.
Yeah. The problem is you'd have to do your real due diligence and make sure that you could trust him.
Right.
That's a tough issue, especially if he's going for addiction with gambling.
Which do you think, being serious, I'm not even joking around, of like gambling, drugs, alcohol, which of the
It's
three?
all bad.
What?
It's all bad.
But like a professional team would look at which one and be like, we can work around that one the most.
We could work around that
alcohol,
one the most.
Probably alcohol.
Alcohol?
Probably.
So you think that the gambling?
Probably the gambling one.
You think the gambling's the worst?
Gambling?
Because
No, I think that's the one they could probably work around the most.
Work around
Yeah.
gambling the most.
Yeah.
But it compromises like you always have that worry
So
of this guy.
this is the problem because, and not to go on off the tangent with it, but you hear about a lot of kids like using the apps and stuff like now. So he probably was
It's
using
outrageous.
this like in
it's-
junior high school.
Yes,
Like,
it's outrageous.
he probably doesn't know anything else. Like it's an actual.
It's not
like,
a big
he can't
deal.
Stop. It's not a big deal at all.
I can't tell you how many of my kids' friends,
high school,
gamble.
Yep.
We don't let our kids, but I would
shocked.
say more
I'm shocked at the amount of people that allow their
more
kids
than
to do it.
50% of 15, 16-year-olds now. The parents set up a FanDuel and the kids gamble away. Gamble away.
I mean,
It's not great.
You know how I feel about the stuff in general, but like kids to be doing it is
But
it's outrageous.
It's insane.
It's outrageous.
But talk about a sign of the times.
This is where we are.
Gambling addiction, away from the team indefinitely. Odds have moved to plus 100 on FanDuel Sportsbook after Monday's news.
And again, that's
in
a
the Big
real
12.
article. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not the Onion. That's a real article.
It's a real legitimate article.
Unbelievable.
And I have another one if you want, but you go ahead.
Well,
for now.
what's the topic?
Patriots coach.
Is it the one that I had
Yes.
showed you?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? We may as well. Everyone knows about it. The Patriots had their season ticket holder
Well,
event.
why should we not discuss it? I mean,
we should definitely discuss it.
You have the
And
audio of this or no?
I do not have the audio because it's a little grainy and it's like
So,
YouTube. But it's
he has a meeting with season ticket holders,
ticket
right?
holders. This is what teams do. They have their big events like
Right.
that to entice the season ticket holders.
So what would you think the reaction would be from the season ticket holders?
Season ticket holders?
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
Not only do
Let's
they
take
not
it a step
care,
further.
Super Bowl.
Let's take it a step further.
he walks out onto the stage,
Round of applause.
standing ovation.
Yeah, not a round of applause.
Not a round of, not they don't care. Not, hey, let's give him a light applause. Rousing, standing ovation.
Like a conquering hero.
Like as if what he's done is just monumentally amazing.
Like a 30-second round of applause.
Well, they can't have him distracted. They don't want him to believe that the fan base is upset with him because that could affect his performance.
The ugly.
Well, they just went to the Super Bowl,
Right.
though.
Oh, that's the point. I think that sports fans are able to kind of like when you watch a movie, and some are different, where it's you detach the person from what they're playing.
I agree with
so
that.
regardless of whatever that person has going on in their life, if they're a good person, bad person, doesn't matter as long
Right.
as they're entertaining. I think that a lot of people are at that point with athletes.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, you're here to help me
Lawrence,
win.
Lawrence Taylor.
Michael Irvin.
I mean, we can sit here. We go round and around
And you only
for
get
the
upset.
next 2 hours.
You only point out that they're a bad person when they don't perform at a high level, until it becomes a problem
right.
if they're playing the
and then it's like we don't
this
want
guy.
that.
This guy's a bad guy.
And another one. Do you see who is front and center in the Giants draft room? Steve Tisch.
Oh, I did see
just
that. Yeah.
just right there.
It's a little uncomfortable.
And then Joe Shane, they asked him about it. He's like, he's part of this organization. He's going to be front and center. It's a bad look.
It's not a great look.
It's a really bad look.
You know, let's go a little lighthearted since we're talking
Yes.
NFL stuff. Let's move to so Mike Tannenbaum, our friend of the show. He's a big proponent of the Ty Simpson draft pick by the Rams. A lot of people are. They say, the Rams should have taken a guy that could make a more immediate impact receiving. I saw a lot of people point out that the year the Packers drafted Jordan Love, what really came back to bite them in their playoff run was the lack of another receiver opposite Devontae Adams. Well, now it's like, okay, well, did you want the receiver then or do you want the quarterback after Aaron Rodgers? Like, you make the arguments. A lot of people are big proponents of Ty Simpson. Mike Tannenbaum, he's ready to throw hands over people who don't like the Ty Simpson
He wants to
pick.
fight?
That's right.
I am ready to fight anybody who says this wasn't one of the greatest decisions we've seen in recent memory. You think about the Green Bay Packers going from Favre to Rodgers, Rodgers to Love. Those were decade-long positive decisions. And you can ask the Pittsburgh Steelers guys how easy it is to replace a franchise quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger. They're not going to be drafting very high for the foreseeable future. They're playing chess. A lot of other teams are playing checkers.
I just love it. I am ready to fight anyone.
Well,
love that.
The one thing I will say, even though I do disagree with him often, is if he has a take and he has a conviction, he is going to live with that all the way through.
That's the first time I've heard him say fisticuffs, though. So I like that.
Right, but I mean, in order for him to get the engagement that he needs to be like...
Yeah, he needs to make it over the top.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video that's circulating of him trying to catch the punt years ago?
Yeah.
With the Jets?
Terrific.
I didn't see that.
Didn't go.
Here's, again, listen, you may love Ty Simpson, and it sounds like, Les Snead does, and it sounds like Sean McVay does. And I get it. Stafford's age, back, and all these different things. But they are legitimately a couple plays away from being in back-to-back. I mean, if they beat the Eagles 2 years ago, they're going to be in the Super Bowl. Last year, I mean, they're going to go into the season as one of the best teams in the NFL.
And last year, they were this close from winning the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Because if they would have won that championship game, they're in the Super Bowl.
Right. So even if whoever you draft at 13, because I heard someone say, well, it's a rookie receiver, this is the amount of catches and everything else. Is that really going to put you over the top? If it's one play, if it's two plays in a playoff game that helps you win that playoff game, it's worth it because you're drafting a guy now that's going to sit for the entire season in a perfect world.
But you're not going to have the answer for years on
Stafford
this.
just won the MVP.
I get it.
Ty Simpson didn't start his first 3 years at Alabama, played 15 games last year. That's 4 years. Now he'll sit for another year. That's 5 years. In a perfect world, if Stafford plays well and his back isn't, you're probably going to go with Stafford again if you can. 15 games in 6 years? I don't care who the coach is.
And if he's good, if he's really good, you look at that as the right pick.
It's just interesting because it's the Rams, and they Rams have the history of being the bleep them picks type of team, and they're going this route.
Okay, and this is why I see both sides of it. Their argument to what you just said is that they already used the first round pick on McDuffie.
Right.
So I got McDuffie and I got our future quarterback in the first round this year.
Yeah, it's hard to argue. Listen, they're a team that's found success for a long time doing it their way. So you gotta not necessarily not question it because everyone can be questioned, but you can see the plan. You can see what they're going for.
Right, but I can't imagine if you're Matthew Stafford, you'd love this.
Probably not.
No.
Probably
well,
not.
If you're Matthew Stafford,
we
you
just
have
made
to
a pick
be
at 13 that's not going to help us at all.
Of everyone within that Rams organization, the one person that must hate it the most is Stafford because what benefit does he get? He gets nothing. I got another one when you're ready for it, but not yet. I don't.
Okay, so Rico, you missed us on Monday because you were recovering, and by the way, you seem
you're
a lot better
great,
these
Rick.
last few days. You seem
awesome.
great. So we had Dan Grassa filling in, and Mel joined us on the show, and Dan, the only thing he really cared about was really one question:
3 days nonstop. How do you go to the bathroom?
No,
that's the question.
Who cares?
He doesn't.
You let him ask that question?
What
do you mean? He's a human being like you and me.
He doesn't.
I'd want the tips.
Oh, you wouldn't let him ask that question?
No, he discussed that beforehand. I was like, no, you're not asking that question.
He doesn't go to the bathroom, though.
So
he's talked about this before, though. He trains himself.
He talks about it all the time.
Regimen.
Yes.
Right on Adam Schefter's pod with Field Yates, and for the record.
But if you have unlimited time, fine. We had 12, 14 minutes. I was like, you can't ask him. It's a ridiculous question.
That's our last hit with Mel anyway.
What's the guy's name? John Hanson? Doesn't he do the same thing where he just doesn't go to the bathroom?
I believe so, yeah. So Shefty had Mel and Field Yates on his podcast, and the most impressive streak in sports is still going.
Field can attest I have no bathroom break for the 43rd straight.
Oh! No bathroom breaks. Never.
You were with me.
Never.
Hey, am I lying, Field?
No, of course not. I mean,
Hold on.
Down the bathroom.
I got to say something. I've always been impressed by that streak, Mel. But the older I get and the more I have to go to the bathroom every half hour, I cannot. That may be the most impressive streak in all of sports. Forget Cal Ripken. I just want to make it clear. 43 years, 43 drafts.
No tinkles.
Not one tinkle ever, Mel?
Never.
Field, you're 39. I'm 59. When you're my age, you'll have an even greater appreciation for what Mel Kiper Jr. has done, not going to the bathroom.
I'm going to be 66. I'm nearing 70. I'll be 66.
I don't know how you do that.
Maybe when I'm 78, if I'm still around, maybe I'll still be. I don't know what the future holds, but I just go year to year, guys, at this stage of the game. So year to year, I got through 43rd year at ESPN without ever having a bathroom break.
Listen, that's the most impressive part about it. The older he gets, the more difficult it is to pull off. So kudos to kudos to Mel.
It's got to be a prostate situation.
He must have the cleanest prostate going.
Of all time.
Yeah, good for him. When was the last time you
went? That's why you pee a lot when you get older, right?
Yes. How the draft is what? First round is 4 hours?
Yeah.
Second round is
he must 4.
Did
Severely
you
dehydrated
guys
himself.
Did you guys go to the bathroom during the couch cast? Like
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
I wasn't at the studio at all.
Yeah, but the couch cast was also 3 hours.
At least 3 hours.
shorter.
I had multiple drinks.
Right.
I mean,
But that's Saturday.
maybe I should be applauded.
Maybe you should. Can we take a moment?
No, I don't. Yeah, just mentally.
Mentally applause. Internal applause.
Let's go prick straight.
Standing ovation.
And you don't even know you didn't go to the bathroom.
I don't remember.
So you might have gone to the bathroom.
My memory's getting really bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like really bad.
I don't
Did
know.
you go to the bathroom? I don't remember you going to the bathroom.
I don't
like
think
you
I
sat on
did.
the couch the whole time.
Yeah, I think I did. But also, what I find is if you sit, you can be okay. Once you stand up, then like gravity takes over. It's like now you got to pee.
Yeah. I think the key is you don't want to break the seal. Right.
Yeah. Once you
break
start.
it, forget it.
So do you think like days in advance he starts limiting liquids?
Yes. I think he's got a whole regimen.
It can't be
That
healthy.
doesn't seem healthy.
It's not. It can't be healthy.
It seems to be working. I mean, he's 66.
Well, it's working.
Hasn't peed
but
in
it
how many
can't
years?
be healthy. He hasn't peed in. Well, I think he's peed over that time.
You know what I'm saying? Like during the draft.
What did they say? 43 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
It's a very long time.
I can't go a car ride.
So we talked about this earlier in the show. As bad as things are for the Mets, there's also a team in the same division that has been struggling a little bit.
The
That's
Phillies?
The Phillies, yeah.
Not as bad as the Mets.
It's pretty close, though. I mean,
only 'cause they got rained out.
They're a half game up in the NL East cellar right now. So this was from Sunday after a 6-2 loss to the Braves. You familiar with Ricky Bottalico?
Yep, the old relief pitcher. Yeah.
That's right. He's NBC Sports Philly, their postgame show, and this was before Rob Thompson was fired. But they're trying to find positives, any sort of positives. Like Gary Cohen, talking about rock bottom situations. Yeah. It's Philadelphia. You go down the turnpike. It's a little bit more, I should say, demonstrative in Philadelphia.
They're nasty.
Yeah. Here's Ricky.
The hitting is atrocious. The starting pitching is worse. And the bullpen is just all over the place.
Yeah.
So how are you supposed to be? You want me to come on here and be positive and tell you everything's going to be fine? Michael, it's okay.
Thank you. I knew you would come up with something positive, Ricky Bo.
I'm sorry, I can't buy into that. I mean, there's got to be a fear of what's going to happen tomorrow. What's going to happen the next day? You don't know who's going to be here or who's not.
They will not lose tomorrow. I will guarantee it. Off day tomorrow.
Well, that's not really what I was talking about.
I know that.
Yeah, they didn't lose Monday, but
Really high quality analysis there, huh?
Rob Thompson was fired shortly after that. Donnie Baseball's the manager. Hey, he's 1-0 as Phillies manager.
You're rooting for the Phillies now, right?
I'm rooting for Donnie Baseball. Not rooting for the Phillies.
But you're rooting for the Phillies because Donnie Baseball's there.
Of course.
Great.
Absolutely. Since I'm doing baseball audio, Miami Marlins, they lost to the Giants on Saturday, despite recording 6 hits. However, top of the third inning.
Despite recording 6 hits?
That's what the article said I pulled from. So, top of the third inning, they had a player interview, Sandy Alcantara.
Alcantara,
sure. So, he was asked if he remembered his first strikeout. And it was Buster Posey.
So
what was his name, Sandy?
The catcher, Buster Posey. Yeah, and like 3 years ago, I had the ball at my house, and my little brother wanted to play catch.
No.
And he took the ball to play catch on the street, So
no, he didn't.
And he lost the ball. Yeah.
But you still have the ball. Did it get scuffed up?
No, I don't have it because we can't find it. He lost it on the street. Yeah.
He lost it in the street.
Yeah. He took it from the box to play catch on the street,
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
This story has taken an awful turn, Sandy. This is unbelievable.
I was close to hit him on the face.
Oh goodness gracious!
Let's take an awful turn. Let's make it worse.
He took the ball, he threw it around in the street, and he lost it?
Yeah.
Lost the ball in the street.
That's really bad. I would love to know that. He said that was his brother?
Yeah.
Was this like a child? Was
probably
an 18-year-old? Like how old was this person?
It's not uncommon to have like a much younger sibling. So yeah,
that's what happened in the Sandlot.
Yeah,
that's exactly that's the plot
Who's
from the
this
Sandlot.
Baby Ruth? Yeah,
that's a good pull.
A really good movie.
I like the Baby Ruth.
Probably a movie Jefferson has not seen, The Sandlot. You'd agree?
It feels like he's making an effort to see the movie.
If he hasn't seen The Sandlot,
shame on him.
Really. Jefferson coming in. No,
I
again.
love that movie. Yeah. The Sandlot is
We didn't draft it, though. We had the chance to draft it. You didn't want it.
Well, I think there are other movies that I'd prefer to take, but The Sandlot is I love that movie.
Congratulations to Cooper Flagg, NBA Rookie of the Year, just beating out Con Knipple. See what Carmelo Anthony had to say about this?
No.
So he was on NBA Shoot-Around. Melo's a big TV star now. Podcast world all over the place. You know who Melo gives credit to?
The GM of the Dallas.
Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison deserves some credit for drafting Cooper Flagg.
Shout out to Nico Harrison, man. It's for seeing this right here, for understanding this vision. Whatever happened, how it happened, Dallas got something back. You know, in that. They got the number 1 pick. They got a rookie who led the squad in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Yeah. Like you said, MJ is the only person to ever do that. So you start talking about Cooper's ceiling and a young face of this league in this NBA, it's Cooper Flagg. So congratulations to Cooper.
Yeah, congratulations, Cooper.
That is
Congratulations to Nico Harrison.
He did something that anybody that walks the earth with a modicum of basketball knowledge would have done. He got lucky that the ping pong balls, we'll say, landed his way.
It wasn't lucky.
Okay, fine.
The
so you think it was fixed?
The implication there is that it was
fixed.
Yeah.
And then he drafted Cooper Flagg. Throw him his flowers.
Well, I don't think it's that he drafted Cooper Flagg. I think that it was that they had the first pick. By trading Doncic, it was understood that they get the first pick, which means Cooper Flagg.
You think in advance they told him, you make the... Come on, that's ridiculous.
It doesn't matter how it happened. It just happened.
A 1.8% chance to get the
first
overall pick.
Ridiculous. Give him credit.
He was willing to sacrifice his job for them to get the Cooper Flagg.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. Good for you. The Rockets, congratulations to them. They're still playing, despite all odds. We had this discussion about Kevin Durant the other day, and I'm not taking a victory lap on this one, but it's just another voice that he articulates it. Maybe articulates is not the right word, but he puts it out there stronger than I would say, because you know how I feel about the KD situation. I wouldn't want him on a team that's trying to contend.
He's out again for Game 6.
Well, I mean, he's not healthy.
Who, KD's out again?
Yeah, again for Game 6,
yeah. So Kendrick Perkins was on First Take, and he was asked if KD is still a desirable player.
Hell no. Hell no, he's not. And look, I believe that Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer to ever touch a damn basketball. I believe that Kevin Durant fix your body language, S.A. Fix your body language and hear me out. Hear me out. I believe that he still puts the ball in the basket better than majority of the NBA. But let's go facts over feelings right now, and let's keep it a buck. The Brooklyn Nets, disaster. The Phoenix Suns ran through 2 or 3 coaches. 2 of them was championship caliber coaches. A disaster. What did the Phoenix Suns do this year? They made it to the postseason. They were one of the biggest surprises in the NBA. Okay, fast forward. Let's look at the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets last year got to the first round. I believe they pushed the Golden State Warriors as the number 2 seed to 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 games. I believe that the Houston Rockets did give up a guy in Jalen Green that they drafted with the number 2 pick. They did give up a guy in Dylan Brooks, who's a culture setter, to get KD and some picks. And all of a sudden you bring to the Houston Rockets, what has been the biggest knock on the Rockets this year? Their chemistry is so bad to the point where people were questioning, is Ime Udoka still a good coach?
So, again, it's great player, not necessarily a winning player. This is the gist of it.
Right. I don't know if I would blame him necessarily for... I mean, you could blame him if you want to, just for getting rid of Kenny Atkinson and bringing in Steve Nash, but as far as... I mean, if his shoe is half a size smaller...
Right.
They beat Milwaukee.
Right. I keep hearing that, but like this situation, like it's now happened several times since he left Golden State.
Listen, he's not wrong, but I mean, I don't know if I would use Brooklyn as. I mean, Kyrie got hurt. Harden was a disaster.
He got the championship, but at the time, like people questioned, like, is it hurting that legacy to join those guys, like to ring chase with the team that he couldn't beat to win in Golden State?
It was not a good look for him.
It wasn't a good look. And then
he should have just stayed there.
And then it was probably the best decision he could have made would have been to stay
there. Like, I mean, know your limitations. You're not like
And,
that's
and
not
once
who you are.
you've kind of broken
You got a
the
good
seal,
coach. You've already won. It works. It just to win as many as you
And
can.
again, this is an all-time great player. Nobody's
but then
debating that.
I remember go back to that whole story where he wins a couple championships and he's the best player on the team, like, right? And it's like, okay, I gotta go win somewhere else. I'm gonna deal with LeBron's playbook. What? You like it there? You're winning there. You're the best player in the playoffs on this great team. Like, win 2 more championships, make it, and then let people decide how much credit they want to give you, as opposed to trying to go chase one by yourself and not who you are.
And he always tries to say he doesn't care about that stuff, but the burners and all the other stuff tells you that he cares.
He cares.
That was an Observations brought to you by D'Agostino Law. 35 years of getting accident victims and Social Security disability clients every dollar they deserve. Offices in New York and New Jersey. 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-248-3222. One more time.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back.
It's really nice.
Found he was viewing pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash.
Did it happen
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into the back of a cop car? Because we wanted to ride to the next bar.
in Florida?
Do I look like a taxi? No.
It's harmonious, some would say.
Just to let you know, because I didn't know how much you would have today, I have 2 stories that I could throw your way or not, whatever you'd like.
It's 8:24. Do you think you got time?
I could do them quickly. We don't have to spend a ton of time on them.
Go for it.
You've heard of veteran players going to new teams and wanting to buy numbers from younger, inexperienced numbers. Yeah.
All the time.
So we have a different story now. Mekhi Lemon, he wants Devontae Smith's number, and he's prepared to, as he said, offer a little bit of bread for that number. How much money do you think Mekhi Lemon is going to have to offer Devontae Smith to get his number 6?
First of all, Mekhi Lemon, who the hell are you?
I love this. Could you imagine
No.
if a rookie shows up at Islanders camp and you've been there for 5 years? He's like, I'm going to want that number 39, and I'm prepared to offer you $500 for it. You right?
No.
So I thought that was a fascinating story.
No, I mean, let's talk.
Is there a response from Devontae Smith?
No, let's
I
talk.
can't imagine he's going to get number 6. And the second thing that I thought was interesting, you familiar with Adam Randall?
No.
Probably not. Ray, you familiar with Adam Randall?
I feel like I should know who this is.
So he was picked 174 by the Baltimore Ravens in the draft.
Okay.
Hey, so okay, well, that's irrelevant. Who cares about that? Do you have any idea who made the pick of Adam Randall?
The owner,
Steve Bisciotti.
Yep.
He
I heard
said,
I heard
I'm
about this.
making this pick. 174. This is a receiver who's now going to turn running back, Adam Randall.
Love
that the owner demanded he had to make that pick.
I should abstain from this.
Okay, by the way,
my owner makes picks all the time.
Right.
My owner makes picks
people in
all
glass
the
houses.
time.
But your owner's the GM, though.
Right.
But Shotty's not the GM. The cost is.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different. This is, so we all know, okay, maybe one of the great pot meat kettle moments in the history of our show.
How so?
Because there's a less than 0% chance that if you owned an NFL football team,
But I don't.
that you wouldn't frequently make picks.
But I don't. And I'd be really good.
Right. Guys.
This
I
is
got
not
this.
a pot meat kettle.
Yes, you would be the hands-on, you would be Jerry Jones. Doing post-game press conferences.
I'd be way better at putting.
You'd be the GM, president, owner, you name it. You'd be on the sidelines. You'd be a menace.
Would you win 3 Super Bowls?
He'd be a menace.
More.
Wow.
Yeah,
Love it.
I'd be terrific.
Wow.
And also, he hasn't won in a very long time.
It's true.
He'd be on the podium, when they present the Lombardi, and they'd be like, "Okay, we talk to the."
I'd be like, give that to me. Give that. Absolutely.
Okay,
That's mine.
You don't need to speak to the
Remember
quarterback.
when they won Super Bowl 30 and he couldn't rip that Lombardi faster from Barry Switzer? He couldn't rip it from him faster.
Give me that.
And then he
would be
almost
Dave.
fell down the other day.
That would be.
You know what? I'm finding all these wonderful, in-depth stories, and that's the reaction you have. Not, you know what? Good for you. Not, I love the fact
It's a
that
great story.
I thought it was a
Dedicated.
good story. I thought it was a good story.
Okay.
Yeah, but my first thought though was when I heard that story is that would be something Dave would do.
Listen, that was
I let you have your fun.
That,
now it's Dave's turn.
That was a good use of time. I don't mind it. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Time now for Did It Happen in Florida, presented by Wild Fork. So, we love bringing no animals involved, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay? No animals.
Is that why John just came in just to make sure?
Yeah. He said, listen, Ray, No lovemaking with animals in the. Did it happen in Florida?
That was such an dead animal.
What?
It was the animal that he killed.
We love and RJ.
It's one thing if it was a live animal.
RJ and I collaborated on this one. We love.
So RJ's now in charge, even when he's not here. Of Did it happen in Florida?
No. I didn't have to go with this one, but I liked it. So we like going to restaurants and places, and so this was a restaurant, and a man was arrested for running an unlicensed Friday night wrestling league in the parking lot for 4 months.
A league?
He had a ring, a roster, a T-shirt that said Grapple Squad. So deputies shut down the 5th consecutive Friday night throwdown event in the parking lot after what an officer described as the most structurally complete unlicensed athletic operation I've encountered in 11 years, including 2 underground poker rooms. Terry Bullock had constructed a full wrestling ring using PVC pipe, plywood, foam padding, and red rope he had sourced from across 3 Home Depot trips. He erected it in the same 14 parking lot spaces every Friday at 6 p.m. and promoted the event on a Facebook page called GC Friday Nights.
He didn't realize that he was going to get busted with this?
I guess you just do it until they tell you can't.
I guess.
This league had 8 registered wrestlers, ring names, records, a championship belt. A champion was a man named Dale who competed under the name The Accountant. Entry fee,
The Accountant.
$5 per spectator. Collected in a coffee can by a volunteer he called the box office. Box office had collected $340 on the night of the arrest. It was the league's highest grossing event for the record. The restaurant management confirmed they asked him to stop twice, and both times he just moved the ring 4 feet and restarted. Did this happen in the great state of Florida?
It has to be, right?
Ooh.
You wouldn't tell us the restaurant, right?
Well, look, there's a reason I'm not telling you the restaurant. It could give away if it's an East Coast restaurant,
right.
Northern
This
restaurant.
feels like a Perkins. Don't you think it could be?
Perkins could be on the list. Tiger would be in the crowd.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't.
You
know where he'd be.
I'm going to say Florida, and I'm going to say Perkins.
You want to get bonus points for the restaurant?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think,
we
Rick?
got my wife decided she wants to play also. She says Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
She's from Florida. She would know.
She also said love you to me. I'm going to say Florida.
Are you sure that was to you?
Yeah.
Want to take a stab at the restaurant?
I don't care about the restaurant. I just care about getting the state right.
Bauer?
I think this is definitely in the Southeast. I'm going to say Waffle House. I'm getting Waffle House vibes for whatever reason.
That's a good guess.
I'm going to say it's not Florida, but it's going to be somewhere very close.
Okay, so like a Louisiana, Alabama, something.
I'm thinking like an Alabama,
Mississippi,
Arkansas type
something. Okay, all right, fair enough.
All right, so this is in the...
So we got 2 Floridas, 1 non-Florida.
1 non-Florida.
We have 1 Perkins, 1 Waffle House.
Well, listen, the only thing that matters is the state.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
But Bauer's got it right.
The panhandle to be correct.
If Bauer has the restaurant right, he wins the whole thing.
Okay, so Bauer does not have the restaurant.
It's Perkins.
But neither do you.
Oh.
Golden Corral.
Oh, this is this is another Golden Corral story.
That's Perkins.
The wedding story was Golden Corral.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct. The wedding story was Golden Corral.
All right, we're going to break in a second, John.
That was Did
Is
It
that what he's
Happen
looking
in
at?
Florida?
Yes, of course.
That was Did It Happen
him
in
in here.
Florida?
I'll mosh
Presented
with
by
him.
Wild Fork, your number 1 choice for meat and seafood.
We love Wild Fork. We
love
hate
meat.
John. We'll be back with the Knicks,
do.
the Mets, the Yankees, little NFL news as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with my code Canty. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers. Some are even growing on the side of a volcano. And the best part, Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 55,000 five-star reviews. With 25% off using code Canty, grab flowers for your mom, your wife, and grandma too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code Canty for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, use code Canty. Books.com, code Canty.
Let's take a look at the traffic and bring in our favorite. Here she is, Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Hey, if you're going to try to mosh your way through the traffic, good luck over on the outbound Gowanus. It's bumper to bumper down by 38th with a disabled vehicle. Troubles continue on the Hutch North at Wilmot Road into New Rochelle. Accident being worked on. 684 southbound slowing down into Golden's Bridge with a collision. And we're still seeing delays. Sunrise Highway West, all lanes closed. At Station Road exit 56 in Bellport with an ongoing accident investigation. Traffic is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, new Verizon Mobile and home customers can get Fios and a line of mobile for just $69.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabits per second for $20 a month and unlimited welcome for $50 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios Internet and mobile customers, discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. Ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Okay, team. Huddle up.
Why are you dressed like a hockey player?
Because America's energy security is on thin ice. We're facing an overburdened electric grid, rising fuel costs, and severe weather. But here's your power play. Propane. It's affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy, even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. You know what? Michelle Bonacci picked up on something that we did not.
Any relationship to LaFacci?
I don't know that.
I went right past it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Very well done by her. Carlin is here.
Yep.
I saw him with my own eyes.
Correct.
And you can later tonight.
At Calandras.
You can join Bart Scott and Chris Carlin for the ultimate Knicks watch party as the Knicks take on the Hawks tonight, 7 o'clock.
You think that when he walks into the Italian Village, they're like, ooh, make some money tonight? You think the pastries department's like, oh, we're...
Well, I don't know, but I think now that he's like the new and improved Carlin, he probably doesn't have that where he's just dying to eat everything there. The guys are taking over, like you mentioned, Calandras. It's an Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. $5 margaritas, half-price wings, and giveaways all night long. Tip-off energy, playoff intensity, the loudest Knicks crowd outside of the Garden, but the game's not even at the Garden, so the loudest Knicks crowd going. Game 6, Knicks, Hawks, be there tonight. Brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. I just want to take care of business tonight. That's what I want. I don't want to play around.
Nope.
I want to go out there, continue to run the offense through Towns, let Brunson score. Let Brunson be the scorer in a functional offense the way they have been certainly in Game 4 and 5 of this series.
Right. I mean, you don't have to change anything. If any, it's Atlanta trying to make adjustments to figure out how they can, get out in transition and do some of the things that they've done successfully this season. that made them one of the harder teams in the NBA going into the playoffs. And they haven't been able to do it the last couple games. And that's a credit to Mike Brown finally recognizing that, hey, our best matchup in this series is Karl Anthony Towns, and we'll exploit it until they can stop it. And they haven't been able to stop it. And you're getting, I mean, the defense that you saw over the last couple games has been, what you would hope it would be.
And then what I love is their game plan around Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't shoot well, and they're allowing him to shoot the basketball.
Right.
You want to take
it's what other teams do with us and Josh Hart sometimes.
Right.
And then he proves he can.
And then you hear that Josh Hart's a little bit banged up. But of all the players that you would expect to push through kind of a back spasms or back injury.
And they shut down C.J. McCollum in Game 5.
It did a great job.
Great job against them.
And you know what's nice, too, is the Knicks were able to get out in transition and not allow Atlanta to do the same.
Well, it's funny when you play great defense, And the other thing, too, is the Knicks, I gave you the stat the other day, is the Knicks scored, Ray, what was it, 64 points in the first half of that game?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
They had, 3 threes, right?
3 threes.
Yeah.
So if you're not hucking up threes, you're not going to get those long rebounds, which I would imagine a team that wants to get up 40 threes is saying to themselves, hey, how do we limit this team in transition?
Credit, by the way, because we were saying all series long that Mike Brown was getting out coached.
Yep.
But credit to Mike Brown because he pointed out hey, if they were going to take the 3 away, we couldn't do the spray. Take what they give us.
But I got to think though. But even not taking away the 3, it's in my mind we have such an advantage in the paint.
Yes.
Rather than even get enticed by just shooting up threes because that's what we've done all season long.
Correct.
We start missing those. There's long rebounds, and now that feeds their offense.
Yes.
Let's just not do that.
Yeah. So get the ball down low, take a short shot, and it's not going to lead to them going on massive fast breaks. They did a great job. Just finish the deal now.
That's it.
Finish the deal, and then hopefully Boston
hopefully
loses
it goes
tonight.
7, but even if it doesn't.
Yeah. I feel better about the Knicks now than I did at the start of the postseason.
Right. I think if they win tonight,
you'll feel really
in
confident
similar
going
fashion
into
to
the
Game
series.
5, where it's like, okay, they just asserted their will on this team. You'll feel great going into the Celtics series.
Bauer's got to do his open, remember.
And Mosh.
Let's go to Joe in
You
Ocean
want to Mosh
Gate.
with Carlin?
No, he would lose that battle.
Carlin's skinny now.
What's going?
Go ahead, Joe.
What's going on, fellas? Before I get to the Knicks, you guys earlier were talking about what's worse, the Jets or Mets and everything, and then obviously RJ with his tank thing. Rick, for a Jets fan, you don't need a tank; you need a time machine and go back in time and change and become a Giants fan like Dave and I.
I don't want to be a Giants fan.
Yeah, you would.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you definitively would.
No,
Of course you would.
I like being a Jets fan. I love the misery.
And Dave,
Go ahead, Joe.
Dave. I saw an old time Giants fan the other day in a beautiful Giants jacket, and I actually said, "Hey, 65 or sooner," and he wasn't sure, and I put him onto it. I said, Dave Rothenberg, one of the greatest hosts ever. He came up with 65 or sooner, and it just means we're going to win the Super Bowl in the next 5 years.
And what did he say to that?
He laughed.
He said he was all smiles. He said absolutely. He said 65 or sooner.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
There you go.
My Knicks.
Does he have more?
Yeah, he wants to get
more
to the Knicks. Yeah.
I didn't know he goes. So we have it's like a story. It's like a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Joe. This is what you get from Joe. Joe has a saga.
Well, we had the joke. Right. We had the joke first. You needed not a
Rick,
tank, you needed a time machine.
I've been really good, haven't I, though, Rick? You've been saying that,
You've been great, Joe.
Yeah, you calls me good.
Don't let him. This is what he does, Joe. He tries to get in your head. He tries to bully you, and this is his way of what he considers victory. You battle through it. At some point, he'll have a sexual innuendo.
No, I won't.
He'll get dumped. You, Joe, you do you. What else do you have?
All right. So, Knicks, I think that Towns, he definitely seems happier. Like when you were interviewing him after the game, he loves getting his teammates involved. And maybe that goes back to his psyche of, when how he grew so much and he was like a kind of a point guard and then he transitioned into the center thing. But I think get him the ball and let him move it. And, he's like kind of like a Jokic, like it seems like the last couple of games. Where,
I wouldn't
maybe
go
not
quite
as
that
great,
far.
but.
Well, the qual did kind of fall off there. You're right. I wouldn't go that far, kind of Jokic.
I try to save you.
But I like what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, well, of course you're happy. Like you're involved in the offense. You're touching the basketball. Right? If it's not points, it's assists. Of course, who wants to just stand around and watch somebody dribble a basketball?
It's great to see. Bauer?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Are we doing this here or are we doing this going into the next segment?
No, they're going to open up the next segment.
Yeah.
Like a professional.
Yeah. But I want to make sure that you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm all good.
And Ray, you're going to have his intro music?
Yeah, so are we I'm not going to do the show reopen, but do you want just like the regular show music behind him or do
Well, I ask him what he wants.
Yeah,
whatever he wants.
He was a little non-committal. So.
What you're going to have to commit, Bauer.
I've got a song that I'm going to play.
It's going to be like moshing, right?
No, what do you like, Vomit Forth?
Yeah, Vomit Forth.
Vomit Forth. That is
Vomit Forth rejoin music, though?
I don't know.
No.
Slipknot, Balloon-Knot, whatever you like.
Slipknot, that's the name. What I'm going to choose to come in with here, the YouTube unfortunately won't be able to hear
Murderous Rampage, something like that?
Is we're going to be
death metal?
No, we're going to come in with Blind by Korn.
Okay. That's Korn.
All right, that's good. So
I love Korn.
When we come back, are you taking it or am I taking it and handing it to you, Bauer?
I'll take it in.
Okay. So when we return from this commercial break, Bauer will do his show open. He's trying
Are you a Chipotle guy?
Love Chipotle.
You get the corn on it?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
You get a bowl?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. They've been skimpy lately, though.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't been there all that often lately.
I noticed, very skimpy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Bauer, when we return, you're going to a audio resume to give to the masses at ESPN. If it's great, I don't know. I don't know what holds you back at this point.
I say let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll do it next.
See, this is why I love him, though. He's so
because he's willing to do anything.
Love it.
DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Want to earn extra revenue for your business? Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for local business owners to assist with deliveries. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra revenue and exposure for your business. Plus, Amazon Hub Delivery makes it easy to get started. There's no upfront cost, delivery experience, or long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Evan Cohen here. Candidates who stand out aren't just qualified, they're genuinely excited about the role. They ask smart questions and make it clear they want the job. If you're hiring, you want a candidate who's passionate about your role, but you can't get that insight from a resume unless you post your job on ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that shows you the most interested qualified candidates first. No wonder why they're the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
Join us, Bart and Chris Carlin, for the ultimate Knicks watch party. As the Knicks take on the Hawks tonight, we'll be taking over Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey, with $5 margaritas, half-price wings, and giveaways all night long. Feel every play, every moment, every bucket with Bart and Carlin in the building. Tip-off energy, playoff intensity, the loudest Knicks crowd outside the Garden. Game 6, Knicks, Hawks. Be there. Brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey.
Are you ready indeed? This isn't the Power Hour. This is the Bauer Hour on 880 ESPN, the ESPN New York app, and the ESPN New York YouTube channel. 1-800-919-3776 to call in. We are talking Knicks today. They're ready to kick the Hawks right out of their nest, move on to hopefully face the Celtics in round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The Mets stink as usual. What's new there? The Yankees. Big debut from Elmer Rodriguez. We'll get into that as well. But, of course, first and foremost, we are starting with the New York Knickerbockers today.
I couldn't love this man more.
I gotta tell you.
I couldn't love him more. He is unbelievable. You know what, Bauer? Certain times people get opportunities and they fall on their face. Yep. You're not that person. Nope. You are.
I told him before we came into the segment here, he's answered every bell that we've ever given him. And just knocked it out the park again.
You
Fantastic.
are.
RJ better watch out.
That's
well. Forget about RJ. Ty and the ass man.
What did I say to you?
I mean, you are gunning for their jobs.
That was a promo. He cut a promo there.
I mean, forget about the power hour. You have the Bauer hour. Wow.
Got to tell you.
I had that one in the chamber for a while. I'm not going to lie.
I got to tell you.
He's kicking the Hawks right out of the nest.
Right out of the nest. Wow, Bauer, you really are good.
That's better than some drive time hosts in other markets right now. I'm telling you right now.
It's better than drive time hosts in this market. Might be better than this show. Yeah.
Dave doesn't have the
Maybe you should worry. Maybe you should worry.
Maybe I should. Good for you.
Thank you.
You could need some kind of catchphrase or something. He's got the bow. You have nothing.
But what am I going to say? The Rothenberg.
It's Monday. You're not dead.
Right. Well, my name doesn't rhyme with anything. Time for the Dave rave.
No, that would be a. You don't rave.
So what am I supposed to say?
He doesn't rave. He pews.
Yeah, you pew. Maybe you finger pistols. Maybe that's your thing. You try it. Try bring us in with some pew-pews or something. Do something. You
Maybe.
Snap.
I can snap.
You have qualities.
Yeah.
Right.
Not like that.
No, but maybe like a Western theme.
He's like the Clyde Frazier of
right, but he had,
show opens.
But he had his music that kind of tied right into like his delivery, and it's the Bauer hour. Maybe you have like a Western theme, and you're like, this is
like we do it like what do they call it? Like a draw.
Yeah, like the
at the OK Corral.
Yeah, and then you're like pew pew. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, we'll talk Knicks. Pew. Yeah, we'll talk Knicks. Pew, Mets. Pew.
Yes. I like it.
So it tells me Dave's character would fit in at the Golden Corral.
Yeah.
And here he is making his way to the ring.
Yeah. You might know him for his finger pistols.
Game 6. Seriously, I like it.
I'll tell you what.
Howdy, partners.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Welcome in.
Yeah, Cowboy Dave.
That's right.
Yeah. You saddle up.
You're in for the rave with Dave. Boo, boo, boo. Get into the Knicks. Boo, boo, boo. The Mets. Boo.
Yes. This is nice.
Yes.
Yep.
I think it's got some real legs. Tell you what. Not for this series. Knicks beat the Celtics, Raymond. You listening to me, Ray?
I'm hearing you.
Knicks beat the Celtics. Mm-hmm. Immediately after the closing game, I will go on IG Live and give you 30 seconds. Finger pistols.
You can't go 30 seconds.
Let me know. I'll
There's
try.
no way you
I'll
do
try
30
to get.
seconds.
I will try to get in on that live.
Yes.
I will try to do that.
What do you mean?
You know how hard finger pistols for 30 seconds is going to be?
You don't give me any credit. If the Knicks beat the Celtics.
Okay, so this one was only 6 seconds. The one I had just played. So
yeah,
30 seconds. I'll give you 30. I'll start out slowly and just build with it, like a concerto. Just build the anticipation.
Could you throw the sass one into it? It just can't be just.
Yes.
Every time I hear that, it makes me want to go side to side.
You'll get them all. 30 seconds live.
Like a
finger pistol,
like a sassy John Wick with that one. Like,
yeah, it's like I'm defining it.
And you're asking why he's turning it sideways.
I see the person think.
Why'd you turn it sideways like that? It's so nonchalant. Like,
yeah. Yes.
You get one. You get one.
What was this show that we watched where the guy had this like long range ability?
Sniper.
No,
Jackal.
The Jackal.
The Jackal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yes, that's what you are.
Yes. You'd be like a mile and a half away.
Yes.
I can easily hit that
in
target.
the water. That was a good show. I think they're coming out with a new one of those.
I like that show a lot. You turned me on to that show. Yeah, it was really, really good. Let's go to Chris at Nutley. He's angry. He's fed up. He's Chris and Nutley. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, gentlemen. How you doing?
Great.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
We appreciate it.
Call. So, the finger pistols are the greatest thing of all time, by the way. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So
I do it for you, Chris.
You guys are the best. So I'm 33 years old, lifelong Mets fan. During the 12-game losing streak, just had it. So I'm not a fraud. I would never root for another team, God forbid, like the Yankees or Dodgers. But me and my friends were talking. We got into Japanese baseball, the Japan League. So we bought the Japan baseball package, and we wake up every morning, watch the games at 4 o'clock, and we are now huge Hiroshima Carp fans. We bought hats, shirts, and so far they haven't let me down. So I just wanted to hear your take on that, if that's acceptable, or am I still a fraud?
No,
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You haven't you haven't given
That's
up
the
on the
afternoon
Mets,
show.
though, right?
They got Fraud Fridays. You should call Don. He
No,
give
but
you the gavel.
you still root for the Mets. You just have found
I
another
still
interest
watch
in
for them.
addition to.
Yes, I
Yeah.
just need something to give me a
I don't
change,
think that's.
basically.
I think that's insanity.
Yeah.
That you've bought the Japanese package and you're waking up at 4 a.m. to root for an adopted team.
Speaking of nuts and Nutley, I was watching a Family Feud clip last night.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the final feud was
a feud, or is it like the bonus
it was the
round?
end, the bonus rounds.
Okay.
To win the money was one word you put with the word nuts. Daughter goes, she's the captain, peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Number one answer. Now it's the mother's turn.
Oh, no.
She goes,
D's.
yes.
No, did she?
Yes. Kids are like, what are you doing, Mom? It was like 3 people. She got 3 for that one. But still, she's like, D's nuts.
Oh, my God. Mom.
They put it up on the screen. It was hilarious.
And Steve Harvey, he
loved it. He's like, it's even better in print.
Yeah.
It looks even better up on the screen.
That's amazing. What were the other award-winning answers?
I don't even remember.
I like when the crowd calls it out.
Then it was, what time do you start thinking about lunch? The mom was like, 10 a.m.
10?
She needed 97 points. She got like 10 points.
Do you think there's anything to the conspiracy that Steve Harvey knows what they're going to say and it's all just an act?
You know what? This summer we're going to do this on the show. We're going to do the bonus round of the feud.
See, that's the fun part.
That's what we're going to do.
Bonus round.
The bonus round is the fun part.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
100%. I love this idea. We'll have like Ray and RJ will go.
Yep.
One gets 20 seconds, the next one gets 30 seconds, whatever it is.
Yep.
And we'll compare and contrast who does better.
I love it.
Yeah. But the second person's not supposed to hear the questions, right? So they have to put on
muffs.
So we'll figure it out. But that's that.
I like that.
That's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do.
Smart.
That's well done.
Name something that follows the word pork. Cupine.
Oh, my God.
Cupine.
Name something a doctor might pull out of a person. Darcy.
A gerbil.
And then when he hears these, and he starts like, he starts looking around. He's like, "Show me a gerbil."
There's some of the other ones too. It's like when it's like the husband and wife, and the husband's like, "Hey, something about like where his finger," and he says,
Careful now.
"Where's the last time you put your finger?"
Careful.
He goes, "My wife."
See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's seriously.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's what he said.
Oh, my God.
Suffering Jim tweets in, after that open, we need Bauer hosting shows on ESPN New York. Bauer, you are winning the day. And there's an hour to play in the show, but I would be surprised right now if you were not the number one star of the day when Raymond does.
I could tell you right now, that's number one star. It's not even a debate. Spoiler alert, Bauer won.
No, but you can't do that. No.
I feel comfortable.
No.
I feel comfortable.
No. You can say right now he's the leader in the clubhouse. You can't say he's won until
something epic would have to happen in the next 50 minutes.
And that's not possible?
It's possible.
Okay. So you
Highly
can't
unlikely.
say. I agree.
Highly unlikely.
He's the leader right now. Something dramatic would have to happen. It's possible. It could happen.
Extremely unlikely.
What are you going to say, Bauer?
I was going to say, we still have Sim coming up in about like 20 minutes. I could completely butcher that, and then out goes star number one.
No, but you already have the Bauer hour in the bank. So no matter what you do with Sim could be a disaster, and we might crush you for it.
That mean guy who attacked RJ could be waiting in the wings.
But you're done. You're locked in. That open will live forever. Let's break, come back. The Mets are the disaster that they are, and the Knicks, the excitement we have for them, all that, and a little Yankees as well. Big 9 o'clock hour. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2026 Mazda CX-5 2.5S all-wheel drive for $249 for 36 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN T0102819. MSRP $33,675. Zero security deposit. Ends 4/30/26.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off Duration, Woodscapes, and Super Deck products May 1st through the 11th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. You know you gotta take care of mom. Plus, my wife just became a first-time mom. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with code CANTY. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. And it's easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code CANTY to get 25% off. That's BOUQS.com.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with my code CANTY. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get
bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers. Some are even growing on the side of a volcano. And the best part, Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 55,000 five-star reviews. With 25% off using code CANTY, grab flowers for your mom, your wife, and grandma too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, use code CANTY. Books.com, code CANTY.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Are you ready indeed? This isn't the Power Hour. This is the Power Hour on 880 ESPN. We are talking Knicks today. They're ready to kick the Hawks right out of their nest. The Mets stink as usual. What's new there? The Yankees. Big debut from Elmer Rodriguez. We'll get into that as well.
I couldn't love this man.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. And away we go with the 9 o'clock hour. So we are 10 hours away from the all-important Game 6 tonight, a game you can hear right here on 880 ESPN New York, the Knicks and the Hawks. You feel good. I feel good.
I feel great.
So
the only thing I don't like is that a game like this that I can't wait to watch would like it where like there wasn't like life things that I'd have to also. It's the beauty of the NFL, right? It's your Sunday. You have everything planned around it.
Right.
I'm going to eat this. I'm going to do that. Like, it's still like gymnastics that have to, like, you got this practice and that practice. It's just.
But you have
just
stuff
different.
on Sundays that you have to sometimes
Not really.
cancel.
Yeah, but that's like a
around and
game.
Work.
Like,
No, you go to Buffalo and you're driving back and you have the kids watching the
right,
games
but for the
and feeding
most
you
part,
information.
For the most part, like, and we get to NFL playoffs. Right, we're in this the NBA playoffs. This is what we suffered through 82 games.
I agree. I'll be dialed in tonight.
Listening
7
to
o'clock.
you go, I'm so sick of the regular season. Just get me to the playoffs. I don't care if we win.
I'm sorry. I'm such a burden for
These
you.
are meaningless wins. I won't get upset. How dare you lose to the Pistons?
You done?
I'm furious.
That was not the Pistons. That was the Broncos.
Eddie Pinheiro, Joel Pinheiro. I don't know his name.
This is the bit you're gonna go with. This is what you're gonna do?
No, Ray. How many times did he say that during the 82-game season? I'm so sick of the regular season.
You did, and this is why.
Sorry, I'm not wrapped up. Hey, let's have some ridiculous nonsensical. We'll make an NBA Cup, and you'll go play an exhibition. And now I'm in.
We won the NBA Cup.
I don't give two craps about
Champions.
the NBA Cup. I would take a big steaming dump in the NBA Cup.
How dare you?
I want the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
How dare you?
All right, I was born in 73. I don't remember what happened in 73.
You were breastfed here?
I was breastfed here.
He was revitalized at one point.
Dart. Ejection, dart. Ejection, dart. Ejection, dart.
It just keeps going.
Dart.
It's still going.
Jackson dart.
Jackson, dart.
It's terrific.
You are.
What?
Seriously.
What?
You're touched. You're touched.
In a good way.
Yeah, you're off.
In an
You admit it.
entertaining,
Yes.
enjoyable,
Right.
boy, this guy's
should be-
unbelievable.
you should be
I'd like to
studied.
get to know him
You
way.
should be studied. I don't know how you function.
Maybe Parker Romo, he can make every kick. Joel Pinheiro, he can make whatever his name is. Freddie Pinheiro, whatever Pinheiro's name is. I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
I was so angry. I'm still angry about that.
Joel Pinheiro.
I think he was a pitcher.
Yes, he was.
I'm still.
Then you went with Freddie.
I'm so angry at that game.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
But you know, all things happen for a reason.
Yep, and you're here.
We had to lose those games
to win,
to get rid of the.
Sometimes you have to lose the battle to win.
Yes.
The war.
Stop, Ray.
I wonder seriously sometimes.
What?
If like Alex is in school, because there's got to be some of his friends that listen to the show.
Yeah.
That are like, what's wrong with your dad?
No.
Your dad's got real issues.
No.
Bring it.
I don't think so. I think in school they probably talk about, boy, your dad really carries that show. Right? Like, yeah.
Bring it.
Like, boy, with that, your dad on that show, it would just be monotonous and bland and boring. You can't get us.
Stop, Ray. That was Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, I know who it was. One of them got attacked by the lion.
Yes, but he thought he could hide. You can't get us.
And then he realized it.
Turns out you can.
You can't get us.
Rawr!
I sound just like them. Ray,
We'll
is
bite
that
right back?
You'd prefer just a boring?
No, I could never.
Show?
I could never go back to
Yeah,
a boring show.
you can't go
after
back to
this.
real life after this.
Who's the cat now?
I try to entertain people.
It's tough to go
And
back
you
to real
do.
life.
And you do.
Bauer, do you enjoy the show on your travels in? Normally, you consume the show.
I do consume the show like ever so briefly, just because I'm like catching up on stories that I need to know for Bart and Carlin. But usually when I'm not doing that, I'll flip on the YouTube and type in ESPN New York and watch you guys live.
And do you find it entertaining, or are you turned off by the show?
I'm very entertained because it's just one big ball of chaos.
That's right.
People
Find
do
me
like
on
chaos.
OnlyFans.
This show, as he so eloquently put it, is one big ball of chaos.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm here to make it chaotic.
Yeah.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
Captain Chaos.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
I mean, I could give you someone generic
No,
right off the streets. They
no.
pop in here, and it's, Knicks, Mets.
No.
Bring all your Johnsons.
No. I just still bring all the Johnsons and we'll just talk. I mean, we're at the playoffs. This is what you wanted.
This is what I wanted.
You begged for it.
I'm begging.
Get me here.
Get me here and get me to the Celtics. Or get me to the Sixers, but get me to that next round.
Hey, you said Game 5, I want a blowout. They gave you a blowout.
They gave me a blowout.
Game 6, let's go.
Don't care how it looks. Go
Finish
win
it.
that game. Get the time off. Get ready for the next series, and away we go.
It would be nice, though, if it looked like Game 5.
Yeah, but I don't need that.
I know. No one needs it, but I'm just saying, if it looked like that,
Sure, it'd be great.
I got to think tomorrow's phone calls. Very excited.
So if the Knicks win this series,
Yep.
and they move on in
When?
6,
Say when.
okay, fair.
Yeah.
When the Knicks win this series, be it game 6 or 7,
Mhm.
tonight, Knicks go out. They're up by 10 at half. They win by 18. It's Shangri-La, 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Do you think tomorrow, phone lines flooded
Yes.
with the excitement from Knicks fans?
Pounding our chests.
You do.
Bring this. I don't care who it is. All your Johnsons, all your Celtics, you name it.
We're scared
Tatum,
of no
Brown,
one. No
Mazzulla,
one. Pritchard, you name it. We're scared of Derek White. We
No.
don't care.
No. Take on the whole city.
Do you think
Bring Vrabel.
that this... It's an interesting story, isn't it?
Standing
And it
ovation.
continues to get deeper and deeper the more you read into it. Do you think that... What was I going to ask? Oh, that the Celtics team is not as good this year as they were last year?
I don't think he got the best version of the Celtics team last year anyway.
Well, you didn't have the best version of them.
No,
but
I don't think
Porzingis was
Porzingis
ill.
didn't really play. He was ill, and then Jaylen Brown was hurt.
Right.
And then you lost Tatum, but who cares?
I'm not saying I care. I'm just saying, like, do you think that this version of the Celtics is better than last year's version of the Celtics?
Do I think they're better? I think you'll probably, I think everyone stays healthy through the series and they get through Philly. Yeah, I think that this version is probably going to give you all you can handle.
Would you be disappointed if I told you I was very, very anxious about that potential series?
No, I wouldn't be disappointed. I think that you're more confident now than you were, though. I think Dave at the end of the regular season to Dave now having seen the last couple games against Atlanta is more confident than...
If they could, I will say this, but I have no confidence that they continue to do this, and that's the problem.
So you got to keep seeing it. So
I need more. Like, I'll tell you, if the Knicks win tonight in the way they've been playing, of Towns,
exactly
little
right.
less Brunson, right? Bench plays
OG's
well.
still a dog.
Great. If it's they win, but they revert back and it's just Brunson, doing what he does and hoisting up shots, that would make me revert back to.
Yeah, well,
and I think there's always that
confidence
chance
comes
that they're
from
going to
demonstrated performance.
All right, so let me see more of it.
Right.
Maybe they have untapped something, but how quickly? Because you've seen this in the past. How quickly do they go away from something if it becomes a little bit difficult and back into their old ways of let's just let Brunson yo-yo the dribble?
I think it's human nature.
But it's not okay.
No, it's not okay. But again, I mean, this is, and now I don't know if this is just matchup dependent. Like what you're seeing in this series is strictly because the matchup just favors it, and you'll see something different against the Celtics. Could happen just because you're going to try to do whatever the adjustments need to be. Whatever the Celtics you're trying to eliminate from their game and what they're trying to eliminate from your game and how that whole thing works out. But I think that what you've seen over the last couple games, this version of Cat, this level of defense, being able to shut down. I mean, let's face it. You can think what you want about Atlanta. Just the way Atlanta was playing basketball to finish off their season right? I mean, what their offense looked like to what what their offense looks like now. All the things that you've been able to do, and all the different answers you have to what they're trying to do, I mean, should give you a certain level of confidence here as we're headed, hopefully after tonight into the second round.
I agree.
I mean, you're seeing the team that you like. Again, I think Allen has said this before, and I think it's true. Is the variance between the Knicks floor and the Knicks ceiling maybe the highest of anyone in the Eastern Conference?
Because you know what Boston's going to give you? I think Cleveland has a high ceiling with a low floor.
Yeah, but we're not. I mean, we're really. You're probably right. It's just with the whole James Harden thing too.
And then
those are the teams.
I kind of can't figure out Detroit.
Detroit. Well, they still have to get through Orlando. You've also seen. I mean, just recently in this Orlando series, you've kind of had an idea of like, hey, these are some of the things that could cause Detroit problems.
Yes.
Like outside of Cade, if Durham plays this way, and then Cade's trying to do everything on his own, all the turnovers. What do you average? He had 8 turnovers in 3 straight games.
He turns the ball over a lot.
That's too much.
But you're also asking him to do as much as anybody in the postseason.
But just as a fan base that pays attention closely, the closest to their team, and you see like when they're at their very best, what they can look like, and then when they make you want to rip your hair out, what they can look like. Like we're dying on a consistent basis to see that ceiling. And for the last couple games, the guy you've been begging for the most has been Cat. I've already seen Jalen be great.
Mm-hmm.
OG, we know what to expect from him. Bridges has been a huge disappointment. But for the most part, we know if Cat can get his game to a certain level, we got a great chance.
You have a chance, yes.
And you've seen it over the last 2 games.
But I'll tell you what else. Brunson, and I don't know whether it's Brunson demands the ball or Cat shies away.
I think it's probably both.
Okay, well, you need to have a happy medium, and Brunson needs to realize we're at our best when this happens.
Right. And the only way you can do that, though, is by having success doing it. Because you're right. I mean, once adversity hits, I don't care what it's like, whatever you're trying to change. Like this happens in golf all the time. Like you try to work on your golf swing, and then once
you always go back to what's comfortable and familiar. You can't do it.
But it's a trust thing. Like Jalen trusts himself, and he deserves to trust himself. Like we know he's the clutch player.
It's not really a knock on Jalen. More of Jalen needs to be aware as this clutch player and team leader that we are maybe the best version of ourselves when Cat is heavily involved.
But until you give yourself up to that, and then you see it work, it's tough to accept it.
Well, now you've seen it.
That's what I mean. So if you see it now, we keep it going, and it happens again. It's like, okay, this works. Let's stick with this. Not to mention the fact that's working. Cat's engaged. Defensively we're better. Oh, and I just dropped 39. So it's not taking. It's actually making my life easier.
And you played your most dominant game of the postseason, where you absolutely annihilated them in the most important game of the season.
Yep.
So finish it tonight. With Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, and expert analysis. Now, the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access. Then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in only one place. Matt in Florida is upset. Matt, good morning. You're next up on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
Great, but you're upset.
So,
why are you upset?
Oh, boy, listen. I'm rooting for the Knicks, but now I want the Hawks to win just so you and Rick could eat crow tomorrow. You're saying the series is over. You're Leon letting the Knicks. It's embarrassing.
First
what
of
are
all,
you guys doing?
there's no way.
In the end zone?
There is no way you're a Knicks fan, and because we're excited and discussing the Knicks in a positive way, that you're now rooting for the Hawks. There's no chance of that.
I said I was rooting for the Knicks. I'm an independent basketball fan. I have no team. I'm a former Net fan. They stink, so I can't root for them. So I was rooting for the Knicks to win. I'm not a Knicks fan. You're right, but I was rooting for them to win. Now I want them to lose badly.
And why exactly do you want them to lose? Because we're excited about them?
Both dancing in the end zone. Not you could be excited, but you're saying the series is over. You're saying let's what happens when we beat the Celtics and we're doing ID Live.
I didn't say when we beat this. You're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say when.
Yes,
I said
you
if.
did say that.
No, I did not. I did not say when they beat the Celtics.
You said when we beat.
No,
the Celtics.
I did not.
I heard it.
You shut your mouth, Matt.
Rick,
if you're going to quote me, quote me. I would wager any amount of money.
I heard him.
That I said if they're able to beat the Celtics.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'll buy you guys breakfast for a week.
I don't want your breakfast. You probably poison it, you jackass.
I heard what Matt heard.
No, you didn't.
I heard it.
I did not say
when we beat the Celtics.
I said if they beat the Celtics. I'll go live on IG. and give you 30 seconds of finger guns.
I love that.
So I shouldn't be excited about the Knicks.
No,
don't get too excited.
Don't let one. He's not even a real Knicks fan. He's an independent.
Now I'm reading.
fan.
I was reading for the Knicks, but now because you guys are
he's
excited.
a quote unquote former Net fan.
He's a jerk.
He's a Net fan.
He's a bad person.
Yeah,
that's what he is. Why are you laughing?
He called him a bad
He's
person.
He
might be part of. He could be a wrestler at Golden Corral. You don't know.
He's a bad guy.
Down in Florida.
Yeah, he's probably doing things off the top rope.
Maybe
you can't
that's
even imagine.
Maybe that's the accountant.
Maybe it was
Dale.
Can you imagine that? What an intimidating figure that would be.
Dale.
And now, from parts unknown.
Are you not scared of your taxes?
Everyone is fearful of taxes.
Do you remember that wrestler IRS?
No.
There was a wrestler called IRS.
I remember the Ugandan giant.
I don't think it was the IRS guy. No.
No, but I'm just saying he was from, they would announce him, he was from parts unknown. They couldn't even figure out where he was from.
The Undertaker would.
Also
actually, no, I take that back. The Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate
would be
Warrior.
from parts unknown.
Yeah. He used to wear
I feel
those...
like Carlin has parts that are unknown.
I didn't know I had that there.
Oh, look.
Is that a Danish?
I was wondering where I put this remote.
The Undertaker would be built from Death Valley.
Death Valley.
Right.
Oh, I see what they did there. Right.
Ray, who's your favorite wrestler of all time? I feel like you're like a undercover huge wrestling fan.
I don't think it's undercover.
No, he loves
We don't talk about it a lot.
wrestling.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
I think I'm with The Rock. I think
The Rock. Yeah.
Just nobody could cut a promo like that
No.
guy.
I'm a Stone Cold guy.
My wrestling eras predates you guys.
Yeah. I actually like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, too.
I loved him.
And I like the Superfly. Jimmy
I like
Snuka.
George the Animal Steel.
I like Macho
But
Man, too.
that 80s, 90s wrestling untouched, by the
And
way.
you know who I loved? Jake the Snake Roberts. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yep.
Love those guys.
Roddy Piper.
Yep.
Coco Beware.
Yeah, the Birdman, Coco Beware.
British Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah.
You know who I like?
I'm Jake the Snake Roberts.
I like the Legion of Doom. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually shot the shoulder pads with the spikes on them.
That's much
No, that's not. This is Legion of Doom.
Oh. Sounded like
That was
Macho
the
Man.
intro. No, that's Legion of Doom.
That's Legion of Doom.
You
What
know,
a rush.
Macho Man's brother was a minor league catcher.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't Macho Man himself a minor?
He might have
Legion
been.
of Doom wasn't one of their sons was a football player, wasn't he?
Laurinaitis.
Yeah, Laurinaitis.
James Laurinaitis is. Yeah.
His dad was.
Oh, you know who my favorite was? Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep.
I loved him.
And then Owen Hart was a relation to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen Hart
was
died.
his brother.
Well,
He's the one that fell out of the rafters.
Yeah, I know. That was terrible.
Shawn Michaels.
The Hart brothers, right?
Chin Music.
Yeah, that's the good old days.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have been like the George the Animal Steel. You just walk in and eat the turd.
Well, and he also had an affection for lovely lady.
Yeah,
Elizabeth, remember?
Rick the Model.
Ravishing Rick Rude. That's who that was.
Yep.
You kind of look like Ravishing Rick Rude. You know that? Look at him.
Rick is ravishing.
He kind of looks like Ravishing Rick Rude. Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. Paul Orndorff.
Maybe. I mean, I did love wrestling.
Maybe you're not an undercover.
I don't think I am.
fan.
And then they had like the tomato can of wrestling was like this Jewish guy, like Harwitz or something. Remember him?
Oh, hang on.
I forget his exact name. It was with a record of 11-74. We present you from
Barry Horowitz.
Barry Horowitz. That's right. And he was terrible.
Yeah, that guy's called the jobber.
Right.
I have so many
that's the
wrestling
guy.
things in my mother's house.
That's the guy.
Like the ring and all the figure. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a big wrestling guy.
Well, because my cousin was a huge wrestling fan, and every pay-per-view we'd go to his house, and then he would set up he put a mattress down,
and then you guys would do wrestling,
and then you'd have to he'd be like, all right, yeah, like figure 4 leg lock, top rope. I almost paralyzed Hainsey one time on the trampoline.
Stunner.
I tombstoned him.
Oh my god!
You
really are so
bad.
Wait, didn't you like?
No, he Stone Cold stunned his billet and got kicked out of the house.
Oh, that's what it was.
And then gave her the fingers on the way out.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The finger pistols?
No, the fingers.
Oh.
The Austin fingers.
Yeah.
Do we have a minute? There's a uplifting call I'd like to get to.
Is this Peter?
Yeah. All right, Peter in Wantagh. Peter, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, gentlemen. In this tumultuous time, I just want to thank you guys. I'm laughing this morning. I work from home. I feel like I'm in an office just hanging with the guys. Your show is great. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Peter. That's so nice. And that's
you
all I
can't
wanted to say.
replicate this kind of fun. Just awesome.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you.
That's a nice call.
That's all I wanted.
Right, is we just need a little bit of that. Like a touch with all the
we want to be
nastiness.
validated for the show you're putting on, and you get
Right.
that every once in a while.
Well,
and
but
then
I
you
think
can
we
be
have enough
mean.
nastiness and busting chops that it is nice occasionally.
Every once in a
Yeah.
while. All right, Ray, you're not doing it.
No, it's Bauer Hour.
Oh boy,
The Bauer Hour.
it's almost like he's throwing a perfect game.
What?
And now we're in the 7th.
would you say-
Now, why would you say that?
You're a jerk.
Because he'll continue.
No, who
Listen,
knows now?
He's
Listen,
Bauer.
I'll settle for a no-hitter.
You have it all. They can't even touch the stuff you're throwing today, Bauer. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Now,
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Put in the box!
the you missed.
So, gentlemen, we've been talking about the Mets' misery throughout the morning. Dave hopping on the Titanic and hopefully not drowning, or maybe he wanted off that Titanic.
I'll go on the door.
You'll go on the door.
I'll attach myself to the door as I'm in the water. I'll play the role of Jack.
Will somebody tell you never let go, Dave?
I'll let go.
Oh, wow.
Just submerge me. Push me down to the depths of the freezing cold Atlantic. I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, that's not nice. So there are some more negative things that are happening for the Mets right now. Kodai Senga, he was sidelined with a back injury yesterday. He said he doesn't have a timetable for his return to the mound. So an injured list visit.
You think people are clamoring for Kodai? Like, oh no, when will Senga be back? No. Go away.
Well, there's also one other player on the Mets. This one being reported about 15 minutes ago by Chelsea Janes of SNY.
Why do you know this one?
Luis Robert, probably.
Rick is 100% correct.
Yeah.
Luis Robert Jr. likely headed to the IL today, per person familiar with his situation. He'll join.
Shocking
Lindor
that
and
players that are
Polanco.
injury prone are hurt.
You know what's shocking is didn't they do the MRI on like Monday, and now we're just finding out on Thursday what's going on?
Well, I think you also have to figure out best course of action once you get the results.
Great.
Couple opinions.
Awesome.
Well, it sounds like Dominguez is going to go for a CT scan today.
Yeah.
Don't even
right
remind
on
me.
right on the elbow. Oof.
Yeah, that's not good either. Elmer Rodriguez, he was just okay in the Yankees win yesterday. Or not the Yankees win, excuse me. They got a shutout loss yesterday to the Texas Rangers. They were going for the series win. That's why I wanted to say. 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs for Rodriguez. Didn't really do a whole lot for the Yankees, but you know what? Just about getting reps in at this point. Maybe he'll join the team later in the season if there's an injury. And I saw this one from Jack Curry. The Yankees rotation, when they get back and fully healthy, they've got a lot of options right now. It's looking like it could be Fried, Schlittler, Cole, Rodon, and Warren, something in that order. But it looks like Will Warren will be the final man in that rotation. And then Orion Weathers and if Elmer Rodriguez stays up at the big leagues, they would move to the bullpen.
Right, and then Heel you could see coming out of the bullpen. Schmidt eventually.
Rodriguez's stuff is good.
It is good.
Like he's got good
His
stuff.
command wasn't great.
No, I think
but
he's
I don't.
nervous.
I think it's his first start in the big leagues, right?
Rodriguez, yes, that was his debut yesterday.
Yeah.
And the Yankees win. And there goes the perfect game. Thanks, Dave.
Don't blame me.
You did it. You didn't have to do it.
I
and
did
you
it,
did it.
or he did it.
Well, he did it, but you
Yeah,
tempted.
I did it first. We got to take accountability here.
Yeah, I think
it's a den of honesty.
he screwed up.
You tempted the sports gods.
Who was the
You spit right in
umpire
their face.
who threw away the perfect game at the end?
Oh, that'd be Jim Joyce.
Jim Joyce. There you
Yeah.
go.
The author.
At least he was regretful about that in the end.
How do you live with that, though? You're Jim Joyce. You ripped away a perfect game from a guy.
What's he supposed to do? Terrible call.
I don't know.
What they
Maybe
can do now.
donate his salary to this guy. It was Galarraga, right? Armando Galarraga.
Yep. I think it was Joel Pinheiro.
I don't know his name.
I don't know. Freddie Pinheiro?
I'm still angry about that Broncos loss. I was seething.
Yeah, we know. He ate the microphone.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it again.
And that wasn't enough. He used that. I'm furious.
Hilarious segment, by the way.
Oh, yeah, really
that,
great.
That was a well-liked clip on social media. Around the NBA yesterday, Cleveland, they battled back. Looked like Toronto could have taken the 3-2 seriously there, but Cleveland battled back, won 125-120 over them.
Schroeder was great in that game.
He sure was. And Detroit, yeah, I didn't have anything extra there. That's my bad. Detroit, again, clawing back from the jaws of defeat. They were down 3-1. They are only down 3-2 now after their 116-109 win against the Magic. And then the Rockets also stay alive in their series, now down 3-2 to the Lakers, 99-93. However, it is being reported that Kevin Durant will miss Game 6 versus the Lakers, so the Rockets' inevitable demise, that might be coming in Game 6.
It's the star power missing in that series is
Reeves is back.
Catastrophic, yeah.
Reeves is back. You're
Yep.
just missing Doncic. But it's
but
hopefully
Doncic and Durant are two pretty big
I
names.
understand that, but hopefully the Lakers find a way through this, and then you get to see
Fast
Doncic at some point.
forward me to Spurs and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, get me
You
there.
suck.
Why do I suck?
Why can't you just enjoy the ride?
I want to see Spurs and Thunder.
It's the definition of instant gratification.
Yeah, but he's not a foreplay guy at all.
Not at all.
Straight to.
I want what I want.
Make out a little bit.
I want Spurs and Thunder.
Make out a little bit.
All right.
Touch the erogenous zones.
He hasn't crossed the line yet.
I can say that.
He hasn't crossed the line
But
yet.
I can't
He's
answer
right there.
I
He's
can't
right
answer to that. What do I say to that?
You want the microwave. I like the crock pot.
Okay.
Crock pot's a great
Power. This is when RJ he would power through it.
Yeah,
He would take
I was just about to get there,
Yeah.
but I was probably a beat too late. Just some real quick things around the NHL before we wrap up here. The Canadiens, they beat the Lightning 3-2 yesterday. They have now a 3-2 series lead.
Good game-winning goal. Your guy really really terrific stuff there.
Kucherov had an open net.
Really, really terrific stuff.
That's a great series, though. It really is.
It is.
Well, speaking of game-winning goals, the Golden Knights winning in double overtime against the Mammoth 5-4.
Brett Howden.
Yep, former Ranger.
And you've also got the Flyers winning in overtime, winning their series against the Penguins. Will that be the end of the Penguins trio of Crosby, Letang, and Malkin? I almost forgot the third one for a second. I'm not going to lie.
See what you did?
What did I do?
You see what you did?
I can't help it.
You see what you did? This guy?
He's falling apart before our
I
eyes.
you put so much pressure on him.
Because you know why? The poor guy has another 3 hours after us to produce.
Right, but he's not doing this kind of talking on the next show.
They don't put you on the air in the next show?
They do, but not like this.
I think I'll be on the air, but in what capacity, we'll find out.
This is probably the heaviest talking he'll do
Do you
all day.
feel like you're fading, though?
Right now?
Yes.
I mean, I've got a Red Bull in my book bag. I should probably pop that open pretty soon.
Jeez.
What time did you wake up this
He's
morning?
traveling from the Jersey Shore.
2:45 was to wake up this morning.
2:45.
First one here.
I don't think I have anything to complain about today.
He's doing great, isn't he?
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he really is.
Well, before I continue to fall off a cliff, that's going to be it for
Good, because I'm going to pee my pants. Seriously.
So you are no Mel Kiper.
Well, look at all the stuff I just drank.
Yeah.
This is humongous.
Yeah. It's good hydration from you.
It's great.
All right, we got a story about the Jets that I want to dissect a little bit. We'll do that next. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is on this Thursday. It's the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hey, you got to wrestle your way through the traffic here at the Verrazano Bridge, upper level into Brooklyn. It's an accident to watch out for. Troubles continue, guys, over on Sunrise Highway West. All lanes closed at Station Road and Bellport. Accident investigation over on the Hutch North at Wilmot Road, getting into New Rochelle. Truck into the overpass of the Van Wyck northbound, slowing down past the LIE with an accident being cleared. Traffic sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. Go Knicks! I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with my code Canty. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers. Some are even growing on the side of a volcano. And the best part? Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 55,000 five-star reviews. With 25% off using code Canty, grab flowers for your mom, your wife, and grandma too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code Canty for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, use code Canty. Books.com, code Canty.
No matter your age or career stage, SUNY Canton delivers education at the speed of life. With flexible, fully online degree programs, you can earn your credential on your schedule. Ready to get started? Apply now for a summer start in high-demand programs like applied psychology, cybersecurity, healthcare management, and more. Our admissions team is ready to help you review transfer credits, explore degree options, choose courses, and navigate every step of enrollment. Email admissions@canton.edu today or visit canton.edu to learn more.
All right, spring's here, and you know what that means. It's time to get that grill going, and if you're not shopping at Wild Fork Foods, you're doing it all wrong. Right now, you get bacon-wrapped pork rounds for $2 each, $2. That's not normal. And chicken thighs for $2 a pound. That's awesome quality at a great value
Everything's blast frozen, so it actually tastes fresh. You got 7 stores or same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods, quality meat, wild prices.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Really appropriate because you had it ready to play. It's 9:30. The office it's happening, right? Things are happening here now in the office. And, of course, in typical Rick DiPietro fashion,
nowhere to be found.
Absolutely no idea where he is. Well, I do know something, and that's that Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time is exactly when it's Tully time. 1:10 this afternoon. Mets hosting the Nationals, looking to rebound from a disaster last night. Coverage begins right here on 880 ESPN New York, starting at 12:30. And then 7 o'clock, the Knicks look to close out the Hawks on the road in Atlanta. Coverage begins right here on 880 ESPN New York and the ESPN New York app starting at 6 o'clock. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So, Ray and Rick, are you guys familiar with the website U Stadium? So, I made sure it's legitimate, and it is, in fact, completely legitimate. They have a story up right now, came a little before midnight last night. In the weeks leading up to the NFL draft, the Jets fielded calls from 3 different teams who had serious interest in trading up to the number 2 pick overall. All 3 teams let it be known they were coveting Texas Tech edge David Bailey. No offers were good enough to get the Jets to move off the pick. So you heard the story. The Jets had calls. Teams were interested. In the end, they decided, you know what? This is the guy we want to take. This offer is not enough for us. How do you feel about that as a Jets fan?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I think it makes me feel like they clearly wanted
they have conviction in
I don't
Bailey.
understand why we were playing the games. Maybe it was because they got phone calls on Bailey, and maybe if we said, hey, we might take Reese, those offers would be better than the ones they were getting for Bailey. But I do remember we had this conversation where, teams were looking to move up, but because this wasn't looked at the way that potentially the 2027 draft was, those deals wouldn't necessarily be great deals.
Right. And if you love Bailey, you take Bailey. Yeah. And you don't play any games. But what teams wanted to move up? Like the Chiefs want to move up to 3, the Cowboys will move up to 3. Because if you look at this draft as not having, if you want Bailey, or say you would have been fine with Reese, but there's no guarantee you're going to get him if you move back to 12 or 9 or anything like that.
Well, no, for sure not 12.
Right. So you have to take Bailey in that spot then if that's the guy you want.
Right. Unless it's one of those offers that you can't say no to. Which is why you answer the phone.
And then you would have.
Which is why you don't pull a Gettleman where it's like, no, I'm not even answering.
We're not even open for business. You can call and make me an offer at any point, and I have the right and the desire and the wherewithal to say absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I thought that was interesting because we hadn't heard hide nor hair.
No, we didn't hear anything about that.
Teams trying to move up to that 2 spot.
It makes more sense, though, why we kept going with the back and forth. That it gets, hey, listen, we're open for business. Tell us if you'd like to make a deal.
Sure.
You wanted Bailey. Now all of a sudden they wanted Reese. Let's just go play the game a little bit. Knowing the entire time that we don't even need a 30 visit. We like Bailey so much.
Right. Bailey's. I think he's going to be good. I think both will be good. I think Reese will be good as well. Really good.
I think Reese is in the perfect spot for what he could potentially be. I think with the Jets, I think expectations are through the roof right away. And
would have been too much for Reese.
But now you go to a team where Abdul Carter flashed at the end of the season. You still got Burns, who's a stud. You kept Thibodeau.
So, like, the pass rushing stuff is not going to be his priority first.
What do you expect from Carter?
You
think we'll get to the end of year 2 and you'll be like, whoa,
to be a real problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Ray, I respect your football acumen, although sometimes you say some crazy stuff.
Such as?
Carter, what are your thoughts on him?
The ceiling is high, right? It has to be.
Well, I'm asking you what you think. Here's my question. At the end of his second season in the NFL, when you talk about Abdul Carter, what are you going to say?
See, it's tough because you saw him start to come on at the end of last season. It's fair to say that you were disappointed in the first half.
Definitely.
But you see the potential. You see why he was highly touted. You see why he was taken where he was. I think this is a guy who's under a little bit of pressure to take that next step now, especially that you've got.
But you have talent around him to also get to the quarterback.
Yeah. The sack numbers are not as important when you've got these type of guys, and Burns is like the leader.
You say
of the
the sack numbers aren't all that important, but he was one of the leading pressure guys in the NFL last year, and people were still highly disappointed.
Yeah, but you just pointed to the pressure numbers, which arguably more important as long as you're forcing mistakes, right? Because that's the whole purpose of pressure.
But then if he's forcing pressure and he's not getting home, why was everyone disappointed in his play last year?
Because the mistakes were not necessarily coming along with them. And now that you've improved on the back end a little bit, you would think that you would get a little bit more of those opportunities. Plus, you have more guys. So to answer your question, yes, go ahead.
Finish.
But to answer your question, I do think he continues taking a step forward. There's a little bit less pressure on him with Reese now being in the fold, playing a similar.
And Burns is terrific.
Burns is terrific. If you still have Thibodeau, that's another guy.
Sounds like
there's going to be a level of accountability.
It sounds like you're going to.
What really works for the Giants is that they have, reminiscent of what they had when they were winning the 2 Super Bowls, is that they have a pass rush that can come at you in waves.
Now
these guys, the NASCAR, they do not have to, but not even the NASCAR, but they don't have to be on the field all the time. You have 4 edge rushers now that you can deploy at any time.
Right, but I think that the point I was making with Dave was this: is because of where we were picking, and because it was between Bailey and it was Reese. And Bailey is a kind of not finished product, but he's more polished. Like we know what he's going to do.
He's closer to being.
He's got the production.
Good, yes.
The second he stepped on the field, especially because you got rid of Jermaine Johnson, it's him and Will McDonald. You're going to expect sack numbers, and for Reese, that's probably not going to be the case in year 1. So you're not going to be happy with just he's going to be a really good off the ball linebacker. With the Giants, you will be. Because you're going to get production
and
from Burns
desperately
and
need
Carter.
that, too.
And then you can also sprinkle them in however you want to sprinkle them in. Not to mention the fact that when we play Jalen and we play Jaden Daniels, you got this guy that can go sideline to sideline and be a spy. So it'll be different, kind of like how you grade him will be a little bit different. And I also think that when you look at what Abdul Carter could be or should be, I think part of the reason why he was late for meetings and everything else is because that's what Dable does with players like that.
Or they allowed him
It's like
to do
Malik
that.
Neighbors can do whatever he wants, and this guy can, because that's how he becomes buddies.
Well, it's allowed, but also if you listen to what was said about him at Penn State and some things about other guys in that room.
Yeah, but you can knock that out of him right away in the NFL.
But that's not going to change.
Yes.
Okay, but that's not in the world we live in now. Unless you go to a coach like a Harbaugh or someone that has pelts up on the wall that can do that and hold you accountable, because he's Abdul Carter and he's the best player on your team, that coach is going to let him do whatever he wants because he doesn't want him to leave.
John Harbaugh there's no way he's going to allow that now. There's no chance that he's going to have just carte blanche show up if you want to show up.
You would think that would be the case. No way. But we don't know.
I know.
That was actually one of the reports as to why Dex Lawrence was so excited to get out of here. Because he's necessarily not in on the whole, hey, let's work the way that John Harbaugh's
going to
make
make
us work.
Shame on you.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I read that story.
If that is true, you've been on a disastrous team. Can't get out of their own way. Now you're going to have a coach that's going to have some discipline and make some demands, and you don't want to be involved in that? Come on. Give me a break. Let's go to Edgar in Bloomingdale. Edgar, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, boys. That call before with the negativity, because you guys are excited. Everyone's excited. I got 3 words for that guy. We want Boston. That guy sucks. How did that call even get through?
I don't know. Bauer.
It's
another
Bauer. That intro though.
On Bauer's resume.
Yeah, but that intro though made up for it, man. I was like, should I go to Calandras tonight? I don't know. I heard that intro. I'm like, we're going tonight.
This isn't the Power Hour. This is the Bauer Hour.
So you're going to
out of their nest.
Let me see this, Edgar, if I understand this.
We are talking Knicks today. They're ready to kick the Hawks right out of their nest.
You will be
That's it. Right after those words. Calandras, here we come.
Can I finish a statement, please?
Yes,
Edgar,
sir.
you will be going to Calandras tonight solely based on what you heard from Bauer earlier today.
Facts. I was sitting on my couch, listening, watching on YouTube, and I was like, yo, we got to go. That guy psyched you up.
What are some of the deals there? We got $5 margaritas.
$5 margaritas.
Half-price wings.
Yep. Nice. I got other stuff, too.
I like a wing. I like a good buffalo wing.
Well, who doesn't? Honestly. $5 margaritas, half-price wings, and giveaways all night long.
That's nice.
How could you say no?
Are you a blue cheese guy or a ranch guy on the wings?
I'm a ranch guy on the wings.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese? Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong either way, though.
Delicious. You ever dip your pizza in ranch dressing?
No.
Mm-mm. It's nice.
Yeah, I could see some people liking that. I'm confident I would not be one of those people.
On a regular basis, but I have tried it before. I have tried it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Ranch dressing you put it.
I don't want to dip my pizza into anything.
No.
I want my pizza to be au natural. Just the way
straight cheese, or we have toppings.
I could put toppings. Yeah. Not one of those cream.
What's your favorite topping?
You can say it's boring. I like pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni's nice.
I mean, I like meatball.
I'm a sausage guy.
I like sausage, peppers and onions.
I like the crumbled sausage.
But yeah, that's nice.
Delicious.
I mean, if you're really feeling frisky, you go with like a meat lovers, but that's a lot.
It's heavy. It's a lot of meat.
Right.
See, that'd be nice. Hey, Wild Fork should consider do something like that.
Make a pizza?
No, like a Wild Fork in conjunction with whatever the pizza place is, and the meat lovers is Wild Fork meat.
They should link on.
Wild Fork meat lover pizza.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Kangaroo pizza.
Kangaroo pizza?
Kangaroo pizza.
Elk.
Elk's nice.
Yeah, elk it can be delicious. Bison?
I love bison.
Nice bison pie? Yeah. Delicious. All right, let's take a break.
The
Come
meatball
back.
pie is nice with the ricotta when they put the meatball.
The which one?
If they put the ricotta on with the meatballs.
That's nice.
That's real nice.
That can be. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We got 3 stars. We got your calls to get to. We got the Mets to dissect and the Yankees as well. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Partner with Amazon Hub Delivery to earn extra revenue for your business with your business. Assist with local Amazon deliveries and get paid for each package you deliver. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. You'll gain extra revenue, increase exposure for your business, and connect with your neighbors. Plus, it's easy to get started with no delivery experience, long-term contracts, or startup costs required. If you're interested in learning more, visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Join us, Bart and Chris Carlin, for the ultimate Knicks watch party. As the Knicks take on the Hawks tonight, we'll be taking over Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey, with $5 margaritas, half-price wings, and giveaways all night long. Feel every play, every moment, every bucket with Bart and Carlin in the building. Tip-off energy, playoff intensity, the loudest Knicks crowd outside the Garden. Game 6, Knicks, Hawks. Be there. Brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We're gearing up. Game 6 tonight. You have both locals losing yesterday in baseball. The Mets get embarrassed. The Yankees, you won 2 out of 3. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah,
Rookie pitcher has good stuff, and
Evaldi was good.
Evaldi's really good.
Yep.
So I listen. You couldn't be more fine if you're the Yankees.
Yeah, Yankees are in a good spot. Mets are.
Oh no, the Mets are in a really terrible spot.
I mean, they're 10-20 with the worst.
They have the
offense in
worst
baseball.
record in all of baseball.
Yeah, with the worst offense in baseball. Like I said to you earlier in the show, it's not even fun to watch. You feel bad for the coach. You hate the GM. The moves they made this offseason, I mean, surprised Luis Roberts hurt. Polanco's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've lost Lindor. You're just getting Soto back.
It's really, I mean,
Alvarez was one of the bright spots to start the season. He's not hitting now.
He's dreadful at the moment, isn't he? When you look at the lineup the Mets trotted onto the field last night, it's really, I mean, look at this, right? So Bichette great, Soto great. Melendez in the 3 spot, Rick.
Where else would you put him at this point?
Followed
who
by
else is hitting?
Alvarez, who's hitting 217. Brett Beatty, who's hitting 216. Tyrone Taylor, who when you think about him offensively, you don't think about him offensively. Yep. Benj, who's hitting 186. Semien, who's hitting 226. And Mauricio.
Yep.
That is a horrendous lineup. Horrendous.
Well, you're talking about Melendez, you had no.
You didn't even know he was really within the organization.
Beatty would be playing some first base and maybe some right field and some third base.
He'd be kind of a fill-in guy, yeah.
Correct. Tyrone Taylor was supposed to be an extra outfielder.
Right. Well, now you have him batting
was
6.
Supposed to be someone you would. I mean, he's a rookie, right?
It was a
He's
luxury.
been slow, like play good defense, bottom of your lineup. Hopefully, he'd figure it out. And then Mauricio's a call-up. Semien might be done. You got, I mean, second to last in the league in runs, last in slugging percentage,
Why would you ever pitch to Soto? Ever? No, I'm being serious. Like, what? If you are whoever you play, the Rockies, White Sox, you name it. What? When you have after Soto, you have Melendez, Alvarez, Beatty, and it gets worse from there. Why would you ever pitch to Juan Soto?
Well, I don't think you would. I also
made a home run last night.
Well, yeah, but I think you also. You say the same thing about Judge. You probably say the same thing about Ohtani. You still do because it's 160.
Yeah, but
games.
at
You're not
least
gonna not
behind
pitch them all
Judge,
the
it's
time.
Bellinger and
no, I know, but
Stanton
that's
Chisholm.
Out of all the negative things that happened on Tuesday with Buster, for me, the one thing that stuck with me and continues to stick with me is what the leadoff guy is doing and what the third hitter is doing. It was Soto in between those. It was like nothing.
No,
absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Like so what? It's great that we have him, and you're paying him $765 million. But if
you're
like,
so
no
bad, you
production
can't
in front
even
of
take
him,
advantage of
no
having
production-
Juan Soto.
Yeah, right. It's just he's by himself.
And you would figure Bo Bichette, leadoff spot, you're going to get a lot of great pitches to hit, and you'd start to get going, and he's not really going. Soto's been good since he's returned. It's another home run last night, but beyond that,
He was good before he left.
Yeah, he's been great this year, but it's not enough. I mean, we keep talking, Alvarez is going to make the jump. Well, when does he make the jump? That was the number 1 prospect
He
in
got
baseball.
off to a good start.
But when does that actually happen that he makes the jump? I have to watch Brett Beatty every single day. Brett Beatty's not an everyday player.
No. I mean, you had a couple guys get off to good starts. We know what Soto is. He got off to good. Soto, he was great, and then got hurt. Now he's back, and he's where he left off. Alvarez was hitting. That's not happening right now. When Vientos jumped into the lineup, he was hitting, and that's completely gone. Like, you were excited about Vientos.
You were.
And
it went away quickly. And I got Peterson. He's lousy.
Yeah,
Minaya is worse. Both those guys are pitching to an ERA north of 6.5.
He's the highest paid pitcher in your staff.
But you can't pitch him. You can't pitch him. I mean, his velocity is down. He gets hammered. He came into the game. He's hitting batters, grand slams. I mean, he's awful. He's terrible.
Last night was you said it too. Because you said, hey, I'm going to start Peterson. Why
wouldn't you have Myers ready to go?
And then we're like, well, because they'll go with Minaya. Because you're trying to resuscitate
But why
Minaya.
okay, you're up 8-0 the other night. Isn't that the time to pitch Minaya? Because even if you're not good, you have a huge comfort zone.
Not to mention the fact that they're both lefties, Peterson and Minaya.
I don't know. You tell me, who do you have more trust in, Minaya or Myers?
Right now, Myers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had an 8-0 lead. Minaya, you go.
Well, and plus you have a lefty. I mean, you'd have a lefty and a righty as opposed to two lefties.
Yes.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
And they're
they need to make a change. They need to make a change.
So you think Mendoza doesn't last for much longer?
How could he?
I don't know.
You got to change something. You can't just sit by and just let this whole season fall apart.
I don't know what you're
Not
supposed
that it already
to do.
hasn't, but still, the fact that you handpicked his staff and you don't have someone ready right now as this thing spirals out of control to go to just to change something up to make it like at least look like we're trying to do something. What did you?
It's absolutely terrible. It really is. Get to a call or two. Talk about the Knicks a little bit. Let's go to James in Cranford. James wants to try to untangle RJ's tank analogy. All right, James. Let's see how you can do this.
All right. So, Dave, I'm actually a little upset that you didn't pick up on this first. Do you remember Revenge of the Nerds 2?
That was down in Miami.
Dave started it.
Yeah. How did that movie end? Do you recall?
With a tank.
Was there a tank involved?
There was a tank that they had found on a desert island in the woods.
That is not why RJ brought up the tank analogy. There's no.
I'm just saying. There is historical precedent for this exact incident.
Do you believe that RJ was looking at Revenge of the Nerds 2 and Hotel Coral Essex, and he found some kind of an analogy there?
I would just pull up the YouTube clip of the tank scene from it, and it goes 1-to-1 with the Sabres invasion of the playoffs.
Yeah, I didn't see that. And
I love RJ, and I think he's a creative genius. There is not a chance that Revenge of the Nerds 2 was why he brought up the tank analogy.
No. At all. That's from Revenge of the Nerds 1, Ray.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's that first one.
I love that movie.
I don't have any drops from Revenge of the Nerds.
That
2.
first Revenge of the Nerds, and I say this sincerely,
terrific,
is a great movie.
Yep.
Is a great.
You
movie.
don't say that very often.
I love Revenge of the Nerds.
As the cinephile that you are,
it's a. I mean, you even have real legitimate actors.
Yeah,
like Anthony Edwards, a good actor. Yeah. Oh, he's good in that. All right, Knicks, give me final score tonight.
I don't know what the final score.
Give me final score.
I don't have a final score.
Why? Give me final score.
Don't put me on the spot with a final score.
You know, you've been so good today. Give me a final score tonight for the Knicks.
111-97. Knicks.
See? He answers the bell every single time.
Well, that's after because he just soiled himself on stuff you missed because you jinxed his perfect game.
I jinxed nothing. Boy. He has had a dominant,
Yankees wins,
dynamic, brilliant day. Ray?
Yeah.
Ray?
Yes.
You ready?
Ready.
3 stars.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
The Bauer had a great day. The Mets, not so much.
We've hit the ice, and now we're rummaging around in freezing cold water, and I am handcuffed to a pole right. I have 2 children!
You are like Cal in Titanic.
Please, I have a child!
It's okay. You still have to stay.
Children can go. Sherry can go. Although Sherry's probably with Leo right now. You got to stay.
Sorry.
Number 2.
I called you this. You like the little devil on the shoulder with the propositions.
Yep. Today is April 30th. Is the first time he's asked this year, would you fast forward to football season?
I'll never ask this question.
You will. You can't help it.
You will ask this question
never.
Again at some point.
Nope.
You ask it every year.
Not this year.
Well, again, lies.
Anthony, you think this is LaFace? Laface.
I don't know what else you'd say. What else?
LaFace?
LaFace.
Could be.
Honorable mention to Jefferson.
You don't know it's not?
Honorable mention to Jefferson today because...
I was like, how's your girlfriend? She made me stuffed shells. I love stuffed shells.
And also...
Oh, that's my Pop-Tarts. They're done.
And again, it didn't show up on YouTube, but I wish the cameras had... He was trying to duck the cameras, which he didn't need to do, but him crawling in front of the glass right here was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Unfortunately, nobody on YouTube
He's
can see it.
unbelievable.
Remember guys, we asked how tall he was? So when I was out there, coming back from the bathroom, I was like, Jefferson, how tall are you? He goes, taller than you. I was like, come on, man.
That's fantastic.
It's like a child.
number 1.
He's not taller than you, but he's bigger than you.
Are you ready indeed? This isn't the Power Hour. This is the Bauer Hour.
I mean, Bauer knocked it out of the park from start to finish today.
We are talking Knicks today. They're ready to kick the Hawks right out of their nest.
Not a perfect show, by any means.
I would have never pegged myself.
You wanted to hear that? There you go. There it is. Listen, Tom, great job by you today. That mean guy emailing about RJ, terrible, but we didn't miss RJ that much today because he was excellent. He was fantastic.
He was excellent. And as a bonus, we get Bauer back tomorrow morning as well. It's Rule 76.
No excuses, Black Champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg. And
let's go Knicks.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Are you ready indeed? This isn't the Power Hour. This is the Bauer Hour.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right.